There's a gleam, man. There's a gleam. Let's get the gleam, all right? Let's go.
I also find it rich that all of the sudden the other side has some problem with successful businessmen being involved in politics whenever you guys are the party of George Soros, of Bill and Melinda Gates, of Sheryl Sandberg, of Mackenzie Bezos, of Taylor Swift, of so many other billionaires across the country, as well as every woke, weird pervert in Hollywood. I find this incredibly disingenuous. I think the reality is that the Republican Party under President Trump has a very clear mandate from voters, and you guys don't like it because voters rejected everything you stand for and every policy that you've shoved down the American people's throats over the past 4 years, whether it's open borders, a failing economy, raging inflation, this weird woke stuff that you guys have been shoving down our children's throats. And the voters rejected you and they welcomed our party.
In the eye. Come on, hold your face up. Look at him. Let him see you. This is him. Look at it. What's your name? Tell us your name. Give me that ID again.
You done fucked up now!
What would you say?
He's doing all kinds of nonsense.
Well, look, I already told you. I deal with the goddamn customers so the engineers don't have to. I have people skills. I am good at dealing with people. Can't you understand that? What the hell is wrong with you people?
I actually felt retarded, like really retarded. I mean, I brushed my teeth retarded. I rode bus retarded.
Damn.
In a weird way, I had to sort of just free myself up to believe that it was okay to be stupid or dumb.
To be a moron.
Yeah.
To be moronical.
Exactly. To be a moron.
An imbecile.
Yeah.
Like the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived.
In a weird way, it was almost like I had to sort of fool my mind into believing that it wasn't retarded. And by the end of the whole thing, I was like, wait a minute, you know? I flushed so much out, how am I going to jumpstart it up again? It's just like...
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
You was farting in bathtubs and laughing your ass off. Yeah.
Yeah.
You serious? You don't know. Everybody knows you never go full retard.
What do you mean?
You know any retarded war
Rico
heroes?
is not a crime. It is a category.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
But I know something about you. You went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. What's the matter, dog? You embarrassed? This guy's a gangster? His real name's Clarence. And Clarence lives at home with both parents. And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage.
Joey, just wondering, do you think people with Trump derangement syndrome know they have it?
You're an idiot.
And second question, did you steal Trump's haircut or did he steal yours?
Because y'all got false narratives out there, and y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all black. Y'all are black. And y'all sitting up here beating and attacking on a black woman that's in power. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves.
I'm also the supervisor of Thorn Township. So when do I have time for little people? I don't. They beneath me. They beneath me.
And not let people feed you poison.
What's the big idea? I'm the hero of this picture. Carry me. Give me the cheers. Give me the...
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Who is the most masculine Democrat right now in America? Mayor Pete?
Is that a gay joke?
No. Mayor Pete. No. Well, no, it's just that he's not particularly masculine. Nobody's like, oh, Mayor Pete, he's a badass. Chuck Schumer? Is anybody like, hey, Chuck Schumer holding up an avocado and a beer to talk about the Super Bowl? Is anybody like, hey, that's a dude I want to hang out with?
But Trump's like a grandpa.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Trump took a bullet in his ear and immediately stood up and said, fight, fight, fight. Every man in America and most of the women out here were impressed by that, even if the women won't admit it. She's shaking her head strong. And second part of this, basically summing it up, Democrats for men are pussies and Republicans
Democrats for men
are pussies. There are no masculine men in the Democrat Party right now.
You let them hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom. You said you gonna have this kid. Don't care if he's here or not. But now you a single mom. Now you a single mom.
Ask you a question.
What do you have? Go ahead. No, that's enough. Go ahead.
Can I ask? But that wasn't my question.
The problem is you don't write the truth. So, as far as I'm concerned, I want to go to the next
Can I
one.
ask you a question about?
No, not CNN, please. Go ahead.
The White House has not
You don't.
responded to the
I told you. CNN is fake news. Don't talk to me. Go ahead, please.
But he says he was retaliated against, and that's why he was removed from his job. Do you have a response to that?
Okay, next question. Prices down starting on day one.
It ain't true. That's what you just heard. Day one of Donald Trump's presidency, prices have gone up. Not just inflation is getting worse. Not prices. Prices of gas, housing, essential rent, getting worse. These are all getting worse. Meanwhile, Donald Trump does nothing. Lower prices. Instead, he's letting vital programs that help us save
Social Security budgets, tax dollars, health care, finding thousands of essential workers, get their benefits, fighting Ebola in Africa so it doesn't come here, funding vital programs, education, payments to family farmers and so on. Why are they doing this? Trump wants to go taking these vital services away from you so business can get
the Republican plan is simple. Billionaires
their plan is awful, simply awful. Billionaires win, families. And that is the truth.
And that is the truth.
And that is the truth.
I am asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent of the United States Secret Service.
They don't stand for anything humane. They don't stand for us as citizens. They don't stand for our security. They don't stand for honorable things that we need in this country. And it's very disgraceful to us as U.S. citizens that those are the people that we have here in Congress and House and Senate. It's disgusting.
I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. I mean, maybe you will get 7 million eyeballs, but what is the point?
I am not accustomed to helping your party do anything.
Yep.
But let me give you some advice. This was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And if you read the comments today, Lord have mercy. Your party has a 21% approval rating right now.
That TikTok trend, I don't even know where to begin. I'm not sure why this is necessary. I mean, there is like serious stuff happening in this country, but that seems to be just inviting ridicule.
I actually felt retarded, like really retarded. I mean, I brushed my teeth retarded. I rode the bus retarded. Dang. In a weird way, I had to sort of just free myself up to believe that it was okay to be stupid or dumb.
To be a moron.
Yeah.
To be moronical.
Exactly. To be a moron.
An imbecile.
Yeah.
Like the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived.
In a weird way, it was almost like I had to get the fuck out!
All right.
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on? It is
hey, what's good?
It's a Monday night. We got Red Pill Sleeper Cell.
What's up?
AV Media.
What's going on?
What's going on? I'm sorry. Of course, the Colonel Charles L. Faulkner Jr., officer of the goddamn law.
And could the truth say it in unison?
And we got the truck driver AL. I'm sorry, I'm rushing. We were behind schedule, y'all. That's my fault. I apologize. I was trying to get the intro together. I forgot the stupid Street Fighter stuff. I had to clip that in there. I apologize. It's all my fault.
I was so insulted as a lifelong Street Fighter player. I was insulted by that Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
Every fighting game fan was insulted by that crap.
That was defecating when Capcom on a sue off of bad imitations. This is defecation. Now that we have the brother formerly and currently known as Bitter Truth and also the Villainous, what do we have for the folks today?
Woo! So, we're going to have ourselves a good old-fashioned coon roast.
Shall I bring the Kansas City? Or should I bring the Carolina? Or should I bring some Old Bay from Baltimore?
You know what? We're going to bring everybody.
And you know how I feel about barbecue sauce. If you need barbecue sauce, you don't know how to smoke meat. You just burning it. So no, we like our meat filled with smoke and flavor. Thank you. No barbecue sauce needed. That's for you folks that don't know what real barbecue tastes like. So stop it. That's insulting. Bring in some goddamn barbecue sauce. Who does that?
We gon'
I think so, because I think I remember a name like that. If so, tell him I said hello and his daughter hello and woo!
We gonna play this again.
Something about you. You went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. What's the matter, dog? You in Paris? This guy's a gangster. His real name's Clarence. And Clarence lives at home with both parents. And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage.
There's a reason why we played that for the second time. All right, because we need to understand that we are dealing with somebody that is 100% a fraud. All right.
So you're saying Jasimine Crockett gonna be down at Dragon Con too? Also, cosplaying.
There's a possibility she may as well.
He's gonna cosplay a hood girl.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into this. So should we start? I don't want to read all of this crap, but luckily her little verb on Wikipedia is short. So Jasimine Felicia Keisha Crockett, born March 29th, 1981, is an American lawyer and politician who has been a U.S. representative from Texas's 30th Congressional District since January 2023. She is a member of the Democratic Party in a district covering most of South Dallas County, Central Dallas, Dallas Love Field Airport, and a small portion of Tarrant County. So in other words, she ran unopposed because there was nothing there. I mean, she's ruling over garbage. In the 118th Congress, Crockett served as a Democratic freshman class representative between the House Democratic leadership and the approximately 35 newly elected Democratic members. Crockett was named as co-chair of the 2024 Harris Walz campaign. We all know how that went. Crockett is a member of the Congressional Progressive Caucus, and we all know how that's going. Crockett previously represented the 100th District in the Texas House of Representatives. Prior to that, she was a public defender for Bowie County, Texas, and had previously practiced law in a private firm. Let's see. Crockett was born in St. Louis, Missouri, to parents Pastor Joseph and Gwen Crockett. She attended Mary Institute in St. Louis Country Day School and Rosati Kane, an all-girls Catholic school in St. Louis, which, you know, that's a private school. There's no such thing as a public Catholic school, just so y'all know. I went to St. Joseph's Catholic school in Cleveland,
So
you know, that produced like standouts such as Desmond Howard. There's no such thing as a free lunch. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You had to wear uniforms. It came out of your own pocket. That's a tuition school. Attending Rhodes College, she was advised by a professor that she had too much personality to settle for her plan to become a certified public accountant. The school's handling of a series of hate crimes on campus inspired her to become a lawyer when she got racist hate mail and her black friends' cars were keyed. She explained, my school didn't know what to do, and they brought in the Cochran firm, and the lawyer that helped me became my instant shero. While we never figured out what happened, it was empowering to have her there. I saw how much help a lawyer could be to somebody at a very confusing time. She graduated in 2003 with a Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration. Oh my God, you do understand if you bring a lawyer in and actually then nothing happens, you wasted your money. We all recognize that, right? Does the chair recognize that if you bring a lawyer in and nothing gets solved, you've wasted your money, right?
Say it again for the people in the back. I don't believe they're comprehending the words that are coming out your mouth. Please.
It's called BS.
Bull crap. Am I missing something?
Continue. Finish her.
Do I have to?
Somebody has to.
Yeah, Bay, your mic ain't on.
Bay, can you hear us? You went silent.
Oh no.
Jasimine Crockett got him.
Jasimine Crockett got him. She went in.
Oh, the one hood rat got him, huh? Damn.
She went in full electric Catwoman mode and got him. He's fighting. He's fighting.
No. What I heard early just truly pissed me off. How you gonna represent my state, the great state of Texas, when you not even born and raised from Texas? You come from St. Louis. Get the hell out of here. You're a Missourian. You can't show me shit. At this point, ain't that y'all motto in Missouri? Show me state. How you gonna show a Texan something and talk like you up here not cosplay, you double cosplaying. So if you don't take several seats and shut the F up and sit the hell down, I swear to God.
You gotta realize she's like the Baroness from G.I. Joe. She's a master of the skies, you know.
Mm-mm. So
she's on this. She's actually above most black girls, and she doesn't represent nothing of the boys because you know black boys don't really mean anything to the black community except cannon fodder. That's all you are, cannon fodder.
Proxy violence don't crash.
Hey,
that's all that.
Hey, can I finish reading it? Where did I leave off at before I went mute?
Man,
where did I leave off before I went mute?
The bachelor's degree.
Yeah,
of arts in business administration, which means she really had a useless.
She had a shero and a hero, as in a lawyer, somewhere around that part. That's where you fell out. So please pick up and continue.
It's always racism, but guess what? I bet you she got more white friends than Seinfeld. Kid single.
Babe, did you fall off again?
Oh boy.
You need to tell Jasimine Crockett she need to go. She need to wait her turn in between rounds, man. You know, wait round 1, round 2, then y'all can square up again. Y'all squabbling.
All right, one of y'all keep muting me.
We can't do that.
We can't do
No
that.
one on the panel is muting you, babe.
That's weird. All right, hold on. All right.
You have our undivided attention, sir.
Because I'm sitting up here, I'm like, yo, can't y'all hear me reading this?
No, we cannot.
Going off. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes,
All right,
we can.
so the last thing, okay, y'all remember? I remember asking y'all. Remember saying that the lawyer did absolutely nothing, right? Y'all remember that?
Yes.
The money.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. She attended the University of Houston Law Center, graduating in 2006 with a Juris Doctor. She was a member of the National Bar Association and of the Dallas Black Criminal Bar Association. She completed law school and soon passed the bar examination in 2006. She became a public defender for Bowie County and later formed a law firm, which handled car accident lawsuits and took pro bono cases for Black Lives Matter activists.
So she was an ambulance chaser.
Yes, she was.
She never handled any criminal cases.
She never handled any real cases.
The plot thickens.
So let's get into her tenure. All right. All right, let's see. Crockett was among the 46 Democrats who voted against the final passage of the Fiscal Responsibility Act of 23 in the House. She voted to provide Israel with support following the 23 Hamas attack on Israel. Yeah, because everybody knows if you'd have went against that, you'd have got they came after you hard. They came after you hard. Because as you can see, she's sitting up here with this Ukrainian flag or whatnot. But at any rate, Crockett voted in favor of 3 military aid package supplements for Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan, respectively, in April of 24, along with most of her fellow Democrats. In 2023 impeachment hearing for President Joe Biden, Crockett accused fellow Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene and other Republicans of hypocrisy. She claimed that those launching the impeachment inquiry and those who brought forth charges against Biden were ignoring documented evidence of President Donald Trump's own criminal offenses. She displayed photos from the FBI search of Mar-a-Lago depicting Trump storing classified documents inside of a bathroom and other locations lacking security, to which she remarked, "These are our national secrets. Looks like in the shitter to me." Although do understand that former presidents get Secret Service details. They're not just walking around like us. Crockett addressed the 2024 Democratic National Convention and referenced the incident when comparing Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris to Trump, the Republican nominee. She said of the latter, he keeps national secrets next to his thinking chair. Y'all know what I said the other time. She won the second term to the House of Representatives in 2024. Do you think that she's going to make it again? Hello?
Nope.
Okay. Crockett has used alliteration in public speaking, and that means cursing. In an oversight committee hearing in May 16th of 24, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene responded to a bar by Crockett, "I think your fake eyelashes are messing up what you're reading." Committee Chairman James Comer ruled that this remark did not violate House protocol. To clarify the limits on personal comments, Crockett said, if someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad-built, butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct? Comer responded with, "A what now?" On August 19, 2024, the first night of the 24 Democratic National Convention, Crockett spoke about Republican nominee Donald Trump and asks, will a vindictive, vile villain violate voters' vision? And I'm going to leave that right there because we all know how we got here, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. With a BS backstory couched in alleged racism. I second the motion. Salute. No Mikey B. Sorry about that, y'all. Carpetbagger. Salute. Woo. Charles Faulkner. What's up, No News? No News, do me a favor. Please do not spread what I sent you for your own safety. Let's see. How many Negroes she convinced to take a plea bargain as a public defender? Probably a lot. Let's see. She cooked the brothers in this space. She cooked. The brothers in this space have their sights on taking her down. Let's see. If Airpack pushes her, she's reelected. Hey, sorry. So, where do we start with her? Fellas?
She got to go.
Yeah.
She isn't a real Texan. She's got to go. You should have never let me find that out. She's got to go.
Yeah, put my picture up for a minute. Let's see. How can I put my foot in my mouth today? I look like a slave while I'm doing it.
Let's see. Ghetto rat slave while she's doing it. At that, you being too nice, AB.
I believe she's married. I saw something that.
She's not married.
Okay, all right. So no spouse.
No. Who would marry that? Who would marry that?
Well, do understand that she is black facing.
You said she's a preacher's daughter. You said she's a preacher's daughter.
Who she is, what she is, she got to go.
Maybe I misheard you. Okay.
Who's worse, Tiffany Henry or that helper?
Ooh. Might be a tie now.
So Jibba Jabba said her fake blackness, or what the white media stereotypes as blackness, solving politics is racist. Democrats, who are the father of black genocide, 20 million aborted black babies. If they had been allowed to live and have kids, black population would be over double in U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Lou Wood. Did y'all know her middle name is Felicia? Yeah, as in bye Felicia.
Yeah.
And the sad part about it is her first name is my daughter's first name. So, oh my God.
You did that to her.
Yeah.
He up there. He's hearing
this
all
was
kinds
before.
of nonsense
This was before
and bullshit.
Jasmine
Let me just be
became
real.
a bad thing.
We wasn't
I
gonna
thought
sit
I
for that
was
shit.
doing
We
a good
wasn't.
thing.
You know.
First of all, we must internalize the flatulation of the matter.
It is not a criminal violation to enter the country illegally. It's not a criminal. It's a crime. It's not a crime, which is why
by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate the crux of my venereal infection.
Ignore that. Instead, we are going to be in your face. We are going to be on your asses, and we are going to make sure you understand what democracy looks like.
See, because to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent, circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Ass, fuck this whole club up. Wanna grab some ass? Let me fill up on your butt. SLUT slut, what's up? Don't bang my line till you know you wanna fuck, bro.
So, do not misinterpret the chauvinistic.
Give to the United Negro Scholarship Fund, because a mind is a terrible thing to develop without help.
Allow me to expose my colon once again.
That's what she sound like.
Basically, yes.
Philip said,
by all intents purposes, that's she is a parody of the way. And the ironic part about it is he was just playing that way. She's really that way.
let me explain her going into her clips and digging into her sphincter. She was of course she went to private schools. All right.
Mm-hmm.
She has college degrees, even though the only one that's valuable is a law degree. Which no telling how she obtained that. But at any rate, she has a law degree. She was an ambulance chaser dealing with car accidents and black people who were arrested for criminal activity during the BLM protests that eventually turned into riots sometimes, depending on what city you were in. So basically, she was dealing with people who got arrested for disorderly conduct or vandalism. Small cases. And as you can see, she is caught up with Alex Soros, George Soros' son.
Makes sense.
For those of us that don't know, George Soros, he is one of those people who throws your tax dollar money into political parties in order to upset the apple cart. You wonder why Trump is doing away with the Board of Education. You wonder why you have trans ideology in schools and running rampant throughout the United States, which has now been squashed. You wonder why you had DEI, which benefited white women and their trans and lesbian and gay white counterparts more than black women, because they're very, 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 I think you could 0.001% of black heterosexual black men benefited from that. All right. You maybe got a percentage of that were black women that benefited from DEI, as they made you the face of it. But just like affirmative action, white people were the ones who collected the biggest checks from that. They benefited from it the most. Do you understand? They benefited from it the most. So now, as the Democratic Party looks for a new way to reach out and connect with the voters on the internet, now the new face of the internet of the Democratic Party is Jasimine Crockett, who was never a foul-mouthed female before all of this came to pass.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden now, she's talking all psychopathic. Let's play it.
To see.
Oh, sorry.
Absolutely. First of all, it's good to see you in the new year. You know, no one could have told me that when I went down to Austin, now it looks like a little bit over a year ago, that I would be running for Congress.
She was very quiet, very reserved, right? She represented black women the way that she should. And then suddenly, out of nowhere,
I have better things to do. She not here. She not here.
you got trash. Excuse me. Sorry, wrong video. Oh my God. I got so many videos of this woman just being so disrespectful. Here we go.
That when we hear the stories of the economic impact, these are stories that are impacting all of us. It's not just women. Unfortunately, we had an opportunity to have a woman lead this country, and I promise you she would have led us to the promised land. But instead, we got somebody that seems like he want to take us to hell and back again. But I'm trying to tell y'all that we the women of the DWC will not stand for that.
Now, nobody in their right mind at this point in time believes that Kamala Harris would have been a great fit as president, right?
Of course not.
Absolutely.
So why still push the narrative? Why still push the narrative? Is it for the paycheck?
Somebody's got to stand on that dying hill. Why not it be her?
Matter of fact, hold on. Let's get this.
This is not what we should be doing. I don't even know why we fighting with Greenland. Why we fighting with Greenland? We fighting with Canada. We fighting with Mexico. Yet we in love with Putin. What is happening? Like, this is not America. This is a terrible nightmare. Somebody slap me and wake me the fuck up, because I'm ready to get on with it.
My hand is raised. May I be the first one to do it? Since she's
please.
My state, she's not from my state, trying to represent my state. Please, I'll do it on behalf of all men in the Black manosphere. I nominate me. I will be that son of a bitch that smacks her in the face with no repercussions whatsoever, caring about them whatsoever. Screw the consequences. It has to be done. I'll do it.
Oh, you're muted.
I'm not muted. I'm waiting on everybody else to get their licks in.
Oh.
Well, nobody has nothing to say to that.
I think they're satisfied with the answer I gave. You asked, would somebody stand up? I said it would be me. Everybody's content with the fact that I'm going to do the work, the dirty work. I'm going to be your bad guy. So no problem. We can move on. And see, this is the thing. We gave her a little bit of credit when she went back off and clapped back at Marjorie Taylor Greene, because Marjorie Taylor Greene was dead wrong for what she said and how she conducted herself. You know, to that point, yeah, we did all in the Black manosphere. We gave her that much credit. But after that, she has went recklessly overboard in everything else she's been saying and been doing. And guess what? We, the Black manosphere, we, the men of the Black manosphere, we don't condone her anymore. We're not tolerating her anymore. She has let her slip show. She's showing her raw naked ASS to the world, and we don't approve. The feminists can approve, the women can approve, but we don't. We do not.
Babe, I saw believe it or not, I saw this coming a year ago when she got on the scene. I was like, oh, I see what they're doing. They're gonna use her in the future, and sure enough, they're using her. Not a good use of her, but you know.
From what I understand, and y'all post the links so other people can join, come on up if they want to. I got the premium, so I can host more than 6 people. Jibba Jabba says she is painting Black people as the image of dissent, terror, and being un-American. We have been studied as an emotional, easily manipulated population. Many will follow her.
Sadly, yes.
All right, so let me give y'all my true Black power, Black consciousness, pro-Blackity Black opinion of this whole situation. Is that what y'all really waiting to hear?
And I hope it's laced with Black pill talking points too.
Why not?
I just hope it is. Go ahead.
Let me explain something to y'all. Because Malcolm X said it best about how they'll push a homogenized Negro out in your face because, you know, as they say, white supremacy plays both sides of the fence. She's backed by George Soros and his son Alex. the way that she is performing, because understand, this woman is performing in blackface. She is literally performing, well, not literally, but she's performing in blackface. She's talking in hood rat language. And if you look at the black people that's sitting up here thunderclapping and applauding and seal clapping all of this, do they look like the type of black people that you can have an intellectual conversation with?
Nope.
Not a one. They are Democrats. They are Democrats. People tend to forget, black people will 100% forget that we were Republicans because it was the Republicans that rescued us from chattel slavery. It was Republicans that treated us as human beings, gave us the right to vote, the right to own land, the right to be treated as a human being. It was the Republicans who literally gave us civil rights. Unfortunately, the trick bag to civil rights was, okay, let's talk about welfare. Let's talk about welfare. Welfare at the time was offered to black people that was going on with the civil rights movement, where a lot of black people lost their jobs. Those of us that are students of history, we know this, right? Because there was no way in hell that your wife was going to be able to work in Miss Ann's kitchen with all these blacks protesting, holding up protest signs, because Miss Ann had an inkling in her head that you might take a butcher knife to her and her little kids. It was bad enough that you were sleeping with her husband and maybe her teenage son because you were afraid to lose your job. It was plantation politics in those white suburbs all over again, which we still go through today. That's why the black man is the most ostracized. I don't want to hear that crap. I think it's funny, like, for those of y'all who familiar with Ruin Leon, when he say that black women are the most disrespected woman. I mean, he says it ironically, you know. He says it with sarcasm because there are two main components that have freedom across this country, and that's white men and black women. But black women, they are on a leash with their freedom. The white woman has them on the leash. The white man just tolerates them because they know that his woman has them under control. Do we understand that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Understood.
All right. So you get a Jasimine Crockett. You throw some coins in her pocketbook to where she's making less than $200,000 a year, claiming that on the Breakfast Club that she got her money from settlements. Ain't no settlements in the world that's gonna get you the properties that you own with millions of dollars in the bank. That's bullshit. You lied, and everybody know you lied, allegedly, you know, for legal purposes. You lied. Trust me, if we ran through your freaking financials, I guarantee you we would see a Soros check in there, probably from USAID. Allegedly. Because do understand, Soros was using taxpayer dollars through USAID to pay these mayors and governors and district attorneys and congressmen on the Democratic Party, using our tax dollars to have them undercut society. To the point where Brandon Johnson sitting up here in Congress talking about the illegals and I got black businesses going. Mother, father, sister, brother, you are the very reason your policies, your defund the police policies are the very reason why all 4 Walmarts in Chicago are gone. Because theft under Let me break it down. Let me break this down to y'all because it's such a spider web. The George Floyd law, which is like defund the police laws, whatnot, they made theft under $1,000 legal, which means that you could go and steal $950 worth of stuff out of a Walmart, Kroger, whatever, grocery store, whatever store. And the most that the police could do was write you a ticket to appear in court, which you really didn't have to do, because if you showed up, they would just push your case back, if not dismiss it entirely. If you committed a felony, they would downgrade your charges from from assault with a deadly weapon. They would downgrade it from a felony to a misdemeanor. Charles, am I lying? How you here but not here, Charles? But that's what they would do. I covered this last year, the last year and a half. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. So when you get an ambulance chaser like a Jasimine Crockett sitting up here doing what she do, talking the way that she talks, understand that she's appealing to the criminal element, the low IQ black people who think that dancing on TikTok with your tongue out, doing Street Fighter jump moves, cursing while in you're a congresswoman and you're cursing on you're speaking with ignorant dialect. You're appealing to the lowest common denominator, because I'm rounding it back up, y'all. Because once Trump went on the Joe Rogan, his social media presence exploded. People were saying that that was what helped him win the election, especially because he stopped insulting people. And every time Kamala Harris or Joe Biden said something nasty towards him or whatnot, he turned it into a joke. Remember that he said that Trump supporters are human garbage? What happened the next day? What did he roll out with the next day, y'all? I'm asking the question. What did he roll out with the next day when Joe Biden said his followers were human garbage?
What did he roll out with?
Oh my God, the garbage truck.
Okay.
Remember he rolled out with the garbage truck the next day? Trump 2024, he blowing the horn, he had the work vest on. Remember Kamala Harris lied and said she worked at McDonald's? What did Trump do the next day?
You go serve some burgers?
He served fries at McDonald's in the drive-thru. Photo ops like a mug. He made a mockery of everything they tried to slam him with. And it cost them the election, because the American people, they see what the hell is going on. They loved it. They was like, wow, instead of Trump, making fun of the handicapped and all that stuff like he was doing his first time around, this time he's making a joke of their talking point. People ate that stuff up. The lower class people, they ate that stuff up. They loved him for that. So now here you are after the election. The Democratic Party, they needed to, as we all know, they need to change their focus. They needed to change their strategy. They figured their media strategy was what they really needed to do. So one of the leaders of the Democratic Party said, what we need to do, we need to go on these conservative platforms and get our message out and hopefully get it across and hopefully some of the people who are conservative, they'll understand our plight, and maybe we can win them over. You know what Jasimine Crockett said? She said, "To hell with that." Those people have already made up their minds.
Well,
like the people who watch The View, the people who watch CNN and MSNBC and hold on to everything they say. You know, like it's the gospel, even though it's all lies, it's all fake news. So this was their. So now suddenly, these TikTok dances and Street Fighter stuffs, her speaking with a ghetto dialect. This is how they call themselves trying to reach the people. But the thing about it is that this is another failed strategy by the Democratic Party, because guess what? Black folks that you're trying to appeal to, these dumb motherfuckers at 92 and 77%, they're already gonna vote for you, no matter what you do.
Snowman swear jar fun.
It's fun.
Well,
that's $1.
They're already going to vote for you. So who are you? Don't you think you should be trying to appeal, since you know y'all want to run around here, Sonny Holston, talking about some uneducated white women and crazy black men, and you know the educated people voted for Kamala Harris even though she got blown the hell out. Don't you think you need to be appealing to those people, even though we as black men already know that educated black women, they have the shittiest degrees and they're the stupidest bitches on the face of this fucking earth.
Mm-hmm.
Swear jar. Well, that's $1.
It's fine. They act.
Go ahead.
They act and talk just like Kamala, just like Jasmine, just like Sonny Holton, just like Joy Reid, just like the track girl that busted her opponent upside the head with that pole, and then had the nerve to scream that people coming at her are being racist. She never apologized for breaking. She cracked that girl's skull. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
She cracked that girl's skull simply because she was passing her. So she cracked her in the fucking head. And the girl wound up rolling off the track with a fractured skull. And she gonna sit up there and say it was an accident. You do know everything was filmed, right? We got you on tape. You literally raised it up and smacked her in the head. As if she stole your purse. You crying, talking about, oh, what about my feelings? The hell with your feelings. You should be tried for attempted murder. That's a metal, those batons in track and field, those are metal poles. That was attempted murder with a deadly weapon. You should be on your way. You should be locked up right now.
Mm-hmm.
But this is how we treat people like that. We give them sympathy and cover. Xavier Worthy, his girlfriend, attacked him, destroyed his property because he caught her cheating on tape. Everything's on tape. He got arrested. They were ready to demonize him until the tape came out. They dropped the charges, but nothing is happening to her. Kendrick G, a guy was talking about how he got his girlfriend or supposed girlfriend from an illegal, got him drunk on his own wine. They had unprotected sex. When he went to pull out because he was getting ready to finish, she held him onto her, forced him to finish inside. She got pregnant and then she bounced. So he's trying to amicably be a father because, you know, birthright citizenship laws. Her stupid ass don't know that if she gets deported, the baby can either go or stay. But she's still getting deported. The baby does not mean that you get to stay. Kendra G tried to say that the man wasn't sexually assaulted.
Mm-hmm. Shameful.
This is the leash that white society has given low class, low intellect black women, and we as a society, not just us as black men, but as a society, we have to deal with the brunt of this. Jasimine Crockett is an educated woman. She knows how to speak with intelligence. Well, she is educated, but her, Will can give her that, but her, with this blackface routine, she builds on the stereotype. And as a conscious black man, that's coon shit. That's coon shit. Brandon Johnson, you're a fucking coon. Brandon Scott, you're a fucking coon. Tiffany Ninyard, you're a fucking coon. Pamela Price, you're a fucking coon. Who's the mayor in New York? What's his name?
Eric Adams.
He is an opportunist. Do we give him coon status or do we keep him at opportunist?
Opportunist.
Opportunist.
Okay. The beauty of it is that because Trump opened up the media to people like us, podcasters, because podcasters is what got him over the hump, outside of him almost being murdered by these bastards. Our voices have destroyed and is quickly destroying quote unquote legacy Democratic media. This is why their numbers are falling off. This is why Joy Reid doesn't have a job. This is why a lot of those people on MSNBC, CNN, etc. are losing their jobs. Why do you think Stephen A. Smith is jumping into the political arena more so now than ever? Don't nobody give a fuck about him on night. I'm sorry, who watches Nightcap? Put a one in the chat if you watch Nightcap faithfully.
I watch it.
You watch it?
Yes.
To me, it's a yes man show. Ocho Cinco was just there to yes a boss. What's the other show that he's on? That Stephen A. hosts. First Take. Man, don't nobody watch that shit. They gave him $100 million to keep him. Let's be honest. They gave him $100 million to keep him from jumping over to Fox Sports 1. Let's just be honest. Because without him, who's watching ESPN?
No one.
His takes may not be solid because he tries to play both sides of the fence, but people, for some reason, whether you love him or hate him, you gravitating towards Stephen A. Smith. Oh, we're gonna talk about that LeBron shit later on. Or do y'all want to talk about it now?
We can talk about it now because Jasimine Crockett is a dead issue. And if you keep beating her in the head like a dead horse, I'm afraid you might get accident. And I don't want that for you.
All right, let's get this out the way. Nowhere in the history of the NBA has the fifth overall pick has been jumping back and forth from fucking G League to the starting roster. The dude cannot fucking play. He clearly does not want to be there. That kid is a gamer / surfer. He's a California kid. He's soft. He's literally Carlton out there with Will Smith trying to play basketball. He's not NBA material. Stop forcing that boy to do something that he don't want to do. And how dare you sit up there and call yourself jumping in Stephen A. Smith because he spoke the truth. You ain't jumping in nobody else's face, but you feel that you can punk Stephen A. Smith. Oh, Stephen A. Smith, I'll stuck my cheek out. Be like, go ahead and swing. Go ahead and swing. Fuck your son. He can't play. He's garbage. He's trash. You think of, please show me somebody outside of you who thinks that he's good.
Gilbert Arenas thinks he's good.
Don't Gilbert Arenas have like teeth marks in his headboard?
Damn it, boy.
Good at what? Filling a roster spot?
Good off the bench.
Doing what? Killing time? If you up by 20, go and get you some minutes.
Maybe they're just trying to follow the same developmental track as they did with Kobe.
Yeah, right.
Jerry West did with Kobe.
The difference is Kobe had talent, world-class talent. He just needed to adapt. That's the difference. Let me get to you. All right, so I said what I had to say. Y'all got anything to say about the whole Jasmine thing? Oh, damn.
No, she's a wannabe hood rat.
Doesn't deserve our attention, time, or energy. Period.
He just text Malcolm. Sister girl in the F up. She'll be popping her neck in a second. She already doing it. No, they all wore masks and stood 6 feet apart. Afro man pro president 20. What? Okay. I was going to type that right wingers make her ilk the face of black people to further showcase our incompetency. Exactly, Wunsler. If any, she is a piss poor representation of black women. Unspeakable when she does that in the hand flip. I think white people, what are the most exercised right now, especially German and Irish people like me. Thanks. Understood.
I just want to know why Marjorie Taylor Greene didn't get her white goons to have her censored after she clapped back on her that day.
There's always the kings that go out. Don't sleep on our queens, loud or not. Don't sleep on our queens, loud or not. What queens are we sleeping on? But do understand, Marcus Adams, there's a lot of black women out here in the what we call the grassroots that do not like Jasimine Crockett.
Mm-hmm.
Like that preacher on A Time to Kill, collecting money for the legal defense. Bail is racist. Yeah, that's what they said. Bail is racist. Cali is bad on that. The lookalike black didn't work, so now they're prepping Crockett. Let me tell you something. I want Crockett to be on the Democratic president ticket because she will be eaten alive. Y'all do know that, right?
Yep.
JD Vance don't even have to campaign. Now I got to get a store associate when I'm trying to get body wash and condoms. Yes, because of the crime. Because of crime at Walmart. Kroger is the only store where they don't have the soap and the deodorant and the toothpaste locked up. Let's see. White supremacy always hypes the worst of us. Yeah, that garbage truck was classic. Yeah, that garbage truck was classic. The McDonald's was epic. Yeah. He said, I can't type that fast. He was a shipwreck. Peace. Y'all boys, some haters. I'm out. Bye. Shit.
Bye.
Who said that? Who said that we some haters?
The Marcus Adams guy.
Get chicken shit. Underlay. Vamonos.
People was laughing at that. Ain't funny. I'm real sick of society letting B-dubs get away with their irresponsible.
Yo, he in my chat too? Okay.
You know what to do, AB. You know you got zero tolerance for clowns like him. What you gonna do, AB?
Well, he's gone, so it don't matter. Let's see. This strategy is genius, creating your opposition. The sensible black people will turn away from the Democrat, keeping the Democrat out of power. Perfect result if you are funding your fake opposition. Yeah, because do understand, like I said, they play both sides of the fence. It's getting real frustrating that society allows these B-dubs to get away with all the crap they do. Let's see.
Salute Detroit 313.
Oh, you in here? All right, I'm almost done with the comments. Smart blacks won't associate with this garbage, further splintering the party. Oh, he left for one. Okay. LeBron isn't even newsworthy. No, he is not. Bron forced that mess. Gilbert gay. He should open a chair of chain of Bronny burgers. They calling her out for using a cake soap filter on her face. That dust up with MTG was playing. Oh, Mary Taylor Greene was playing to elevate her in the media. After that, she blew up pretty much.
Yeah, I figured that. I figured it back then. I was like, oh, I see what they doing.
Let's see. Are you gents worried about losing Canadian products? No.
No.
And what's up, Detroit 313? So let's play another video from this chick because I got a collection of them. Let's see. I already played that. Let me delete this off my hard drive because I don't want to keep this garbage on here. Let's see here. I think did I play this already? I think I played this already. Let me see.
Because I know that many of you prepared for today's hearing by making sure that you got a little bit of information about immigrants and crime in your cities. Let me ask each of the mayors, just yes or no. Have any of you been made aware of any immigrant that has had 34 felony convictions that has still been able to roam around in your cities? Anyone?
No, ma'am.
34 felony convictions.
No,
from the
Congresswoman.
immigrants. Anybody?
I'm not aware.
Oh, okay. I'm just curious because we are so concerned about crime, and I know that my Republican colleagues would never want anybody with 34 felony convictions roaming around because that could be a danger to the community. But I will move on.
Keep in mind, this was her talking about the whole sanctuary city situation.
Oh, yeah, we remember.
This was her trying to take a shot at Trump. But for those of you who aren't familiar, these felony convictions that she's talking about, this is all rooted in the Letitia James real estate situation where Trump said that, I'm not being accurate here, but I'm just giving an assessment. Trump said the property was worth $10 million. The bank said, no, it's worth $5 million. So they sold it for $5 million. And then Letitia Jameson came in and said, no, it's only worth $1.5 million. So therefore, you committed a crime. So he was convicted on that. 34 counts of fraud. So
no, Bill, you got it mixed up.
Okay, yeah, please help me out.
That case actually happened before he got the 34 counts. The 34 counts is with the bribery case with Stormy Daniels.
Oh, you mean where he paid his prostitute?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you might as well convict all the men in Congress.
Hold on.
Allegedly.
For the record,
allegedly.
He didn't pay Stormy Daniels. His attorney did.
Right. Technically, to keep her mouth shut, because she's a porn star / escort / prostitute. You pay them to not only go away, but to also keep their mouth shut. So she got an extra check to make sure that she kept her mouth shut. Unfortunately, you supposed to pay somebody like that with a briefcase full of greenbacks. Not with traceable digital currency. But she did get him. Do understand they also tried to get him on the property situation, because that's been in the appellate court, and the appellate court has asked Letitia James's people, can you produce the injured party? And they're saying that the bank is the injured party, but the bank is saying we're not the injured party. We reevaluated his assets. This is what we felt the assets were worth. This is what the assets sold for. Why the fuck are we here? Same thing the appellate court is asking. Why are we here?
Because Letitia James has an axe to grind.
Right.
As good looking as she is, she has an axe to grind.
You
I
think
said it.
That lurch
Yeah, I said it.
is attractive?
Yeah, I said it. Hey, everybody's entitled to their opinion, babe.
Yes,
Just
they
because
are.
y'all like pretty ditzy bitches don't mean I gotta like them with you.
I don't like
them. I like them.
I like nerdy chicks. I like
They
nerdy chicks.
shame me for it.
I'm not.
You'll never shame me for it. So guess what? Scratch your head to yourself by yourself, but keep your comments to yourself on that one, okay? Respectfully, sir.
Hey, if you like linebacker,
hey. I've always been into the Queen Latifah types. Hey, and so am I.
I mean, somebody. You know what? Now we
gotta do it.
Wait. Now we know who out here knocking up these contrary.
No, we ain't saying. Now you're trying to be slick. Ain't nobody saying shit about knocking up. Ain't nobody said shit about knocking up. But see, now you trying to throw low blows on the cool. Now you trying to throw low blows on the cool.
I'm just saying. Now we know
what you're saying. Negro.
Now we know who these bird leg chicks with these Danny DeVito Penguin from Batman built chicks. Now we know.
Okay, smart guy. How you faring that with these Halle Berry types, huh? Cuckoo in a cuckoo puff looking ass broad.
Look, I ain't never knocked up a Halle Berry chick.
But you want to try to pick and
I'm
choose.
the youngest on the panel, so I ain't saying nothing.
I'm having fun. It's all cool in the game. It's all cool in the game.
It's all good. It's all good. We still got to ship BGS out to Georgia to deal with Gorilla Grit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? BGS like Gorilla Grip. But am I mad that he like Gorilla Grip? No, I am not.
I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing. He's in the age range. I ain't saying shh.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, I like the Lindy Lee types. Don't matter what race they are, if you are an intelligent woman, fit, beautiful, you don't have to wear all that makeup and all that crap, naturally beautiful, and you're very capable with a fresh mouth. I mean, there's a difference between a ghetto mouth and a fresh mouth. We can rock, baby.
Yeah, I would shoot my shot at Lindy Lee. Yeah.
Yeah, I like them like that.
Tisha James got a pair of knockers on her, boy. Goddamn.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You throw me a Sierra Fox or a Peyton Yeager. We gonna talk, buddy. We gonna talk. Shoot. Hell, all my fiancés were nerdy chicks, pretty little nerdy chicks.
Mm-hmm.
With their hair and their real nails and no makeup and didn't dress like a prostitute. But that's a whole different story. We on something else. We having fun tonight. Let's see, it's 4 essential counts repeated 7 times plus a handful of BS charges to make the 34. Media presents it like 34 individual and separate felony charges. Exactly. Letitia would make you take the 3 count. Oh Lord, banging the bad dude. We tripping. But getting back to this with Jasimine Crockett, it was just a deflection tactic. This is what I say to people like Jasimine who like to bring up all of this stuff, her and AOC and everything, when they call themselves trying to defend illegals. My thing is this: if you love them so much, we will move them 7 per house that you own. 7 per house that you own.
And Jasimine on record has 3 separate houses. One at a townhome in Austin, a house in Galveston, and a house right outside of Dallas somewhere. So guess what?
Good.
You got enough property to house At least 2 dozen of them. Don't want to hear.
21 rapists, murdering, drug dealing, criminal illegals per house. 7 per house. That's 21. And we taking the locks off the bedroom and bathroom doors because they identify as female.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun.
They identify as female by the day, but men at night. So guess what? Guess what, Jasmine? Get ready. We're going to have to deal with one of them.
That's how I feel about it. Since you love them so much, you can house them. Let's see. We already covered this one. Let's get into this one here.
May not have the numbers just yet. That doesn't mean that we don't have fight left in our bodies. And so I am going to fight him every step of the way until we get what we deserve, because it was my ancestors that built this motherfucker. Okay, I'm done now. I'm done.
Wow, ratchet, filthy, gutter, ghetto, hooligan mouth of hoods. What would my grandmother say? Rest her soul, she got a mouth like a drunken sailor.
There's a reason why I say that, playing the race card is played out, because nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that.
Back of my head famous. But second of all, if we could do a sequel, if you could tell Donald Trump anything tonight, what would you tell him?
I would tell him to grow a spine and stop being Putin's hoe.
And he would tell you to wear your real hair and stop cosplaying.
Lewis, I know you're sick, so you've been kind of quiet.
This medicine, I've been in and out. This medicine is working on me hard.
Comment? No? You good?
No.
AB?
She has a potty mouth. It is what it is.
Charles, are you there? Are you cooking
She is.
steak dinner?
Yeah.
Charles, you there? You making steak dinners laid up with your honey? Candlelight?
Telegram from Mongo.
Telegram from Mongo.
Candygram from Mongo. Yeah, he's indisposed. Normally he would come running if he hears candy.
It's fine. It's fine. Here's my situation.
Was.
Exactly. Here's my situation with what she just said. First and foremost, why is Russia our enemies? Why is Russia our enemy?
Right now, currently, because the Democrats caused it.
Well,
if you look at history after and you can look this up, as well documented. And pardon me if I sneeze or cough, I'm sick as a dog. When Putin first became president, he wanted to join NATO, and NATO refused because at the time everybody still needs a boogeyman, and Russia is, you could say, the perfect one to play the boogeyman.
Yep.
But Putin wanted just prosperity. Like, look, the Soviet Union broke down. We're a Christian nation when Russia reformed. They wanted to join NATO, and with NATO, it would improve their economic stability. But NATO still needed a boogeyman at the time. And this was prior to, golly, this was before the USS Cole being bombed. So radical Islam wasn't that boogeyman at the time, but it was still Russia needed to still be in the place of it.
Resources. Russia needed resources to rebuild.
Yep.
Change their society over. It's all about resources. That's what this whole Ukrainian situation is about. Resources.
And they intervened and caused the war between Georgia and Russia. They intervened with Chechnya. They were behind Ukraine breaking off, trying to join NATO. So they were trying to constantly agitate for the past decades a war with Russia.
So, Simeon's finally popped up. So, knowing that all of this is about resources, and Trump is trying to stop the killing, because the last thing we need is for nuclear bombs to be going off. Hey, if this is about resources, well, let's not be greedy. We can all split this up. Let's work this out. Let's work out a contract. You get this much, we get this much, you get that much. Of the war-torn situation with Russia invading your lands or whatnot, they will use their resources to help you rebuild. What's the problem, Zelensky?
But there's also another reason too, Bay. Right now, currently, because of the Biden regime, the United States military manpower is not at full capacity. And
Exactly.
we also sent a ton of our equipment to be destroyed over there by giving it to the Ukrainians.
And sold off in the black market.
Yes, so the cartels in China has some that they're going to be reverse engineering, but I digress.
Yeah.
And because of Biden, the standards were lowered in the military, and you do not have a very strong and capable military. And I know there's going to be some out there, well, we could just bomb them to death. Like, well, guess what? Bombs cost a lot of money. And at the end of the day, no matter how high tech the war zone becomes, at the end of the day, it's going to be man versus man with rifle in their hands. Man with a rifle versus man with a rifle. And you seeing what's happening right now between Ukraine and Russia, especially with Ukraine, where they're just conscripting 15 and 14-year-olds now, throwing them in vans, giving them a week's worth of training to throw them on the front line to be put in a meat grinder. And here in America, a bunch of your young kids are freaking obese. They can't even meet the minimum military standards in boot camp just to graduate through boot camp, because all the GMO food and processed chemicals. But we're worried about, putting tits on a man and cutting his unit off, making a artificial pocket. I digress.
I really don't know why you digressing. Shit, no lies told in what you said whatsoever.
As a military unit last year, we would have been screwed. We would have been screwed. But the thing about it is that, because I want people to understand that Russia is holding back. They could have been destroyed Ukraine. Even with U.S. weaponry, they could have been destroyed Ukraine.
They didn't even use their brand new toys yet.
No.
They're
It's
still
just like-
using a majority of their Soviet era equipment.
It's just like when Iran fired all of those missiles at Israel. They fired
stuff.
Yeah, they're old junk. So you don't get why the Democrats are using profanity in their rebellion against Trump, because they're trying to appeal to the lowest common denominator as a sense of trying to relate to the common folk.
The smooth brains.
Yeah. You say, think the drone era is the beginning of a new military era that will change that dynamic at some point. As far as boots on the ground, yes. Because that's the only thing that's stopping Russia's boots on the ground from advancing further into Ukraine is because of the drones.
But you need chips. But you need chips to make drones. You need the programmers. And who is pumping out all the programmers in this world? China. We don't even have a chip manufacturer in here in America.
Yeah. So this is why I say that the U.S.-Mexico border needs to be patrolled by military drones. And I know I say light them suckers up. Hey, you know cartel members when you see them. Light those suckers up. You know smuggling operations when you see them. Light them suckers up. You talking about a family of 2 or 4 trying to sneak across the border. The drone can easily follow them until Border Patrol catches up to them. Us going against the cartel, it's not going to be a battle. It's like what was I was watching something like it wasn't a fight. Like you got fought, you got beat up. It wasn't a fight. U.S. military drones will wipe those suckers out. A ship in the Gulf of America will wipe those suckers out. What's the helicopter, Lewis? The one that crashed in Washington with the plane? A Black Hawk? Yeah. You send a Black Hawk or two, couple of Black Hawks. We'll wipe your ass out. We'll wipe your ass out on some 18 shit. We'll wipe you out. Who's playing with these people? Russia is playing with Ukraine. They don't want to destroy Ukraine. They could have been destroyed Ukraine if they really wanted to.
Yep.
That's not their goal. Their goal is to annex it in order to make money off of its minerals, its resources. The U.S. wants their cut. The U.K. wants their cut. Russia wants their cut. The U.K. is the only reason why this is still going on in the first place.
Always those pompous, pale-faced bitches. Always up to no hiding behind the weeds in the background.
So sitting up here talking about some, he's Putin's hoe. Well, what would you do? How would you negotiate it? Would you continue to dump more U.S. taxpayer money that we cannot afford into Ukraine?
Oh, apparently, speaking of Ukraine, apparently Zelensky sent Trump an apology letter.
Oh, he did a whole video.
Oh.
He did a whole video. I mean, he was using tongue and everything. He was tickling the sack and whatnot. I mean, he was, he was getting it in, boy. He was, he was, trust me. He acted like his life was dependent on it because he knows that the NATO can't protect him.
His life is dependent on it. Shit.
Right. NATO can't protect him. So what the hell, Jasmine? What would you do? You moron. What would you do? Do understand we got to get out from up under this $36 trillion debt by next year. This time next year. We got to do that. So what is your solution?
Run my mouth and look like an idiot.
With all that fake ass animal hair on my head, because I want to cosplay half and half, like I'm a ghetto black woman and a white woman, a fair white woman. Shout out to the master educator.
It's because of this war that we're $36 trillion in debt. Not completely, but still, it's got us in this situation. Majority helped get us in this situation. This is why we have inflation the way that it is. Because of this war. Oh my God.
Nonsense and bullshit. Let me just be real. We weren't gonna sit for that shit. We wouldn't. We showed up
And if he had some sense, then maybe we would have been about that life. But y'all know he ain't got no sense. So please give some love. This took a little bit of coordinating to do for sure. We got some cool shirts. We got Madam Williams.
You selling merchandise? You selling merchandise now? I thought you were a congresswoman. Why are you selling merchandise?
Because that's what pandering do.
Are you a congresswoman or a social media influencer? Because they're not stars. Influencers are not stars. They just people trying to hustle money. Oops.
Pushing conspiracy theories, and some of them are killing people. It's the same thing that we have coming out of Doge. It's the reason that people are dying. It's the reason that farmers are losing their farms, because we continue to peddle conspiracy theories. It is time for us to say, Mr. President, guess what? Russia invaded Ukraine. Can we at least agree on that one? Facts matter. Y'all, this is literally potentially putting us into an international crisis. We may be heading towards the next world war because we have a president that wants to pal around with Putin and wants to do everything to make him feel good, including lying about who invaded.
That broad is washed. It's official. She's washed.
This is what happens when you are trying to help people slush fund through the war effort continue to grow.
So Trump is trying to start World War III by trying to get a peace deal.
Mm-hmm.
Make that make sense, AB. Please make that make sense.
I can't.
It
Also,
does.
if you do the research, and don't go to the experts and say this crap, you do the research, Ukraine started the war.
Explain it.
And
Explain it.
Is kept? Okay. Quiet as it's kept. Crimea was never supposed to be a part of Ukraine. Crimea was its own government. I think it was around 2014, Crimea's government said, we give up. So Ukraine tried to take it. And Russia said, not so fast. And came a little skirmish and Putin took Crimea. Crimea was never supposed to belong to Ukraine. Also, Ukraine was notorious for torturing and unaliving Russian citizens. Another reason Vladimir Putin went to Ukraine. More recently, the Zelensky's crazy behind tried to join NATO. And Putin wasn't having that because Putin doesn't want an enemy force on his border. Especially when he tried to join this enemy force, and they said no.
People forget Kiev used to be the capital of Russia.
Oops.
Directly to Elon Musk, what would you say?
Fuck off.
That's it.
How unprofessional of her. I mean, one of the reasons I'm not saying anything about all this cussing is because all you're doing is giving us an excuse not to take you seriously.
Absolutely.
I mean, if I'm going to get schooled by a congressman, you're going to at least have some dignity and act like you got some sense. A skilled congressman don't need to cuss you to make their point. Go ahead.
But she sent him. She told him
Directly to Elon Musk, what would you say?
Sorry. She told him.
You know our women are delusional. Got a bunch of heifers around there talking about Jasimine Crockett for 2028. I'm like,
That's
okay.
your son to be praised.
Man, look here. Ain't nobody finna vote for that
To
unstable
this
creature.
being vicious person.
Say what?
I say, ain't nobody go cast a vote or place a ballot for that unstable creature.
Struggling brother said, where's her confidence coming from? From those Soros checks.
Yep.
To this being a suspicious person and this being a situation that was perceived to be a threat. And it seems as if there's a different analysis that takes place. One of my questions has to do with if you have any bias training that your officers undergo. And the reason that I ask that, because as a civil rights lawyer, I have learned so many times in having to deal with law enforcement that there usually is not a perception of a threat when it is a young white male, even if they are carrying a long gun. Yet a lot of times, at least in this country, when it comes to law enforcement, there is a perceived threat just by somebody having a little bit more melanin in their skin. So I'm curious to know.
That's that Black Lives Matter race card.
Pretty much.
Proxy
That Black Lives Matter race card. And then you wonder why I'm not even gonna play that. I'm not even gonna play it. Should I play it?
Play it, man. Why are you holding back? For real. If we go get after her,
We wear that shit. It's great. Take that shit out now.
Are you being for real?
Take that shit out now.
Okay, what's your
Take that shit out now.
You were dressed in the sort
But
of
take that shit out now. Take that shit out. That shit's ugly as fuck.
the irony of that is she's wearing
ugly
a
though.
bonnet. She's a part of the bonnet brigade trying to tell a white woman to take braids out her hair. But you ain't even woman enough to put your hair together and go out in public. You're the hideous one, not her. You are wearing that goddamn bonnet. So stop it. Stop it.
Is she really going after this white girl, really? Okay, over braids, really?
And tried to dang near attack her. The white girl should have stood her ground. I mean, she would have walked up on me. I could have been a white woman in that position.
Umar
I
Johnson
would
sent her.
straight punch her in her face.
Huh?
Umar Johnson sent her.
Oh, well, okay.
Like the snow bunny. She went snow bunny hunting.
Oh, shouldn't Dr. Umar be worried about his daughter? Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Alleged daughter. Alleged.
No, that's his daughter.
That's
baby
his
daughter.
Smurf. That's baby Smurf.
So he finally claimed her.
He did
claim her.
Oh, he claimed her from the get-go. He claimed her from the get-go. But you know, when he was first trying to deal with it, he was trying to cover his tracks.
Yeah, now, is she cloud chasing? Yes. But that is his daughter.
When I was filming, some crazy lady started chasing me out of the store, screaming about my braids, saying it's disgusting, trashy, cultural appropriation, and then proceeds to say, take that shit off like 20 times.
Take that shit out now.
Out now.
Out. She was literally expecting me to rip my hair out right then and there. I can't just rip my braids out. She then follows me all the way to my car, screaming to the top of her lungs, and I just cannot believe somebody gets that offended over a hairstyle like this. If she can wear a wig, I can wear braids.
Well,
I just wanted to let y'all know that there was a conclusion to that. But you know. Uh-oh.
She upset because that white girl looked better than her. Oops, did I say that out loud?
I just work here, man. I just work here.
Sitting here and watching the State of the Union, which it has been amazing, and I'm so glad I got to watch it. But if you just saw Lake and Raleigh's mom, I want you to remember that there's a representative who is a woman, and she voted against the Lake and Raleigh Act. So if you saw that mother and you saw that pain in her eyes, I want you to know that Jasimine Crockett chose to vote against the Lake and Raleigh Act. Let that sink in after seeing that woman and the tears in her eyes and seeing that girl's sister, that Jasimine Crockett decided that it was okay to vote against that act.
Yeah, I love that sister. I watch her a lot on TikTok.
Get it on the floor.
You really about to do it?
40 acres in the mule. This is bigger than the music.
You really?
Sorry, I got to kill the music. I don't want them to kill the stream. But y'all kind of get the idea. This is what she spends her time doing.
They didn't kill my stream, but okay.
I get it. I don't want to run the risk.
Okay. But I
didn't want to run the risk.
I played it. Yeah,
Understand. Yeah. Understand this woman is nothing but a puppet.
Of course.
She's a puppet.
Let's be more accurate than that, baby.
Suspicious
She's a
person,
cosplaying
and this being a situation.
Cosplaying token.
Yes, cosplaying token puppet. Yes. With a whole lot of hints of buffoonery and coonery laced in everything she does.
I actually got more respect for what's his name out of South Carolina. I'm drawing a blank right now. Black dude out of South Carolina.
Tim Scott.
Tim Scott.
And understand that what this is doing. This is what's going on. This is what the influence.
Do it and get it done quickly. Somebody's got to do it, and we need to set up a GoFundMe for whoever does it to make sure they have the absolute best commissary in there. Top-notch noodles, top-notch deodorant and shampoo. And hypothetically, if you don't make it after you do it, your kids will go to the top universities with that GoFundMe we'll set up for you. But somebody's got to do it and get it done quickly.
Do you know what she's talking about?
Yes, I do. And I just got one question. If this was a white woman and she was talking about President Obama, do I need to say anything else?
No.
Okay, well, y'all two are in on the joke. Can y'all explain to us what she's talking about? This is my
She's talking about somebody trying to unalive Trump. President Trump.
They tried already. They didn't succeed. And it was called an assassination attempt, people.
Oh, man.
This is the world we live in.
Mm-hmm.
This is the world we live in, where you got low IQ people calling for the assassination of somebody who, let's just be honest, is trying to help you.
Yep.
Crockett wants you to believe that she is just some career politician and that she is just the best at what she does. She ran in a soft election. Soft. And this is not an attack against the person that she ran against. His name is Jamar Jefferson, and he was a libertarian candidate. We all know, typically, the libertarian candidates take the least votes in most all elections. People do not typically vote for libertarians. We barely even know what the heck they do. So for her to run as a Democrat against a libertarian, she basically ran unopposed. She ran unopposed, and because of that, she took all the votes. So please, when you see this woman, do not assume that she just won her district and earned that seat in the House of Reps because she's the best to do the job, because that's not the case. She ran unopposed in Texas District 30. That's why so many Texans are so confused. They're incredibly confused about, like, oh my God, how did we end up with Al Green and Jasimine Crockett? Baby, y'all got to do your job. When it's time again, we need y'all to do y'all job. Y'all gotta take care of this for the Americans, okay? I'm gonna need the Texans to stand up and help us out. But yeah, I just want to give you guys that clarity. She ran against Jamar Jefferson, a libertarian candidate who didn't really have any clear indications of what he kind of stood for. Like I said, could have been a great guy, but at the end of the day, a libertarian is typically not going to be able to beat a Democrat or Republican candidate. So she ran unopposed in a soft district. So, hey, this district has a chance to do something different and do something a lot better. Go ahead and fix this. Fix this for us. Do us a solid.
I got good news. Because this is how AOC gets her seat. But I got good news for y'all. Y'all want the good news?
Go ahead.
President of the United States, an enemy to this country. Why? Because he did what any strong leader would do. He demanded respect for the office and for the American people. So let's get one thing straight. President Trump didn't kick out Zelensky just to make a scene. He set a precedent. If you come to our house, our White House, you don't show up with demands. You show up with diplomacy. No more blank checks. No more begging. No more business as usual where American taxpayers foot the bill while foreign leaders call all the shots. The fact that Jasimine Crash Out Crockett is more offended by this than she is by billions of our tax dollars disappearing overseas tells you everything that you need to know about her priorities. She's not standing up for TX30. She's standing up for that same corrupt globalist agenda that's been draining this country and these people dry. If I were in Congress today, here's what I'd be focused on. Getting answers on where our money is going, demanding accountability, and making sure that American interests come first every single time. This is the time for nationalism. Jasimine would rather virtue signal on Twitter than actually do her job. She'd rather go on TV and talk than do her job. So no, our president is not an enemy to the country. The real threat is weak leadership, reckless spending, politicians that put foreign governments like Mexico, Canada, Ukraine ahead of the interest of the American people. TX30 deserves better. America deserves better. Let's bring some common sense to Washington in 2026. I'm Sheldon Daniels. I'm the candidate who's going to take Jasimine Crockett out of Congress and send her back to the beauty salon where she belongs. Jasimine Crockett is for they, them. Sheldon Daniels is for you.
You know what? I'm not afraid of a black man saying, you know what? For all of you men who said black men should be at the what's up, DJ B-side? Hey, DJ B-side, hit my birthday coming up, and I need some tunes for the birthday party. Hit my email, man. Miss Tony said, how you want to carry it? What's up? But on a serious note, black men, shout out to myself, Toya, and Rogish for saying this shit. Black men need to have some goddamn audacity when it comes to leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we going to let people who are afraid to speak the goddamn truth, just like when shout out to the market man, that goddamn Marine, you know, the motherfucker y'all didn't, some motherfuckers who were ignorant said he's not black, but he looks damn black to me. Shout out to that goddamn war serving Marine, just like this war serving soldier here. Shout out to the red pill sleeper cell.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we worried about male leadership when you fucking sure as hell ain't voting for it? Why don't you support this brother? When Trump told Zelensky to his goddamn face, and trust me, was that transparency?
Oh yeah, we saw it all.
Total unadulterated, Chuck.
Isn't that the most manly thing you could do? Don't come to my house, sugar iced tea in my goddamn toilet and not flush and not wash your hands and ask for a plate to eat. You're not even grateful that we're looking out for you. We're trying to make peace for your country. And then you have the audacity to say, it's okay, but wait till it comes to your country. Mother sucker, it didn't come, and trust me, if I didn't have respect for Bay, I would really tell you what the hell I'm talking about.
Go ahead. Pay the snow aid. He can use the money. He's coming out the hospital.
Guess what? Snowman knows that I donate a lot of money.
Well, then curse your head off.
But motherfucker, you don't understand something. And trust me, the federal and the state coming this week and next week. So guess what? I'm gonna support my brother like I always did. God damn it! All right, trust me, I'm one of those motherfuckers who put black men first. Y'all know this shit from 11 years ago. What am I up to? $5? Guess what? I don't. It's not the first time I donated 100 to Snowman. Let it fucking rip.
These will be some dollars.
Guess what? Y'all know goddamn well when I'm good, how many times I donated every channel. Ask me, Bay. Ask me, AL. Ask me, AB. Ask me, Lewis. Or whoever else is on this channel. I don't talk about it. I'm a be about it.
Kick your facts. Because this dude is actually Sheldon Daniels. He's running against her. He's running against his version of Tiffany Henyard.
Guess what? There ain't nobody. I ask for services. That's why I tell B-Side, give me all my club mixes from the 90s of Baltimore Club and the 2000s of Baltimore Club. Let me relive my youth. And I'll pay you. Cash at me. Email me and put your cash app in. Give me about 2-3 hours. And I give you about a good 50. But here's the crazy part. You Crocker, you know what? Yeah, Crocker, shit, you said it best.
We have a new contestant, Red River. Well, I'm sorry, I took my glasses off. Regular Red, how you doing?
Hi. I'm sorry. I'm pretty drunk and degenerate right now and buy a copious amount of liquor. Is this a Black Hebrew Israelite stream? Or are you guys actually talking about a subject?
No, we're talking about political ideologies.
Oh, I like that. Well, I mean, I'm a racist and I want most niggas to burn to death.
Okay.
I mean, I want a lot of a lot of whites to die too, but the niggers I really hate.
Remove them.
Sorry.
Get rid of them quick because we're gonna try to flash the stream.
No, I'm not, dude. I'm not, dude. Go ahead. Sorry.
And guess what? We love all the what's that sound?
I know that's a lie. You love all this black. I know that's a lie. Come on, man. Don't cap. You love all this black.
Hey,
and you should.
Hey. What does a car horn make? What sound does it make?
Honking.
All right, okay, hold on. Everybody chill out. Why are y'all letting this guy trigger y'all?
He doesn't trigger me.
Trigger what?
He doesn't trigger me.
Oh, you see laughing. Because he know he came in the throne and trigger. You already know.
If you're gonna talk your shit, the least you can do is share the moonshine.
Yeah, what you drinking on? Reveler Red? What you got?
Well, you guys didn't kick me, so I know you ain't. Excuse me. I'll say it one more time, and I won't say it again after this for respect for your stream. Y'all ain't pussy ass niggas or bitch ass crackers. You heard me? It's some shit. It was Roman. Now it's Wolcott. I kind of had a problem with this on and off intermittently, but
this is Jason Momoa.
No, it's uglier, less successful Jason Momoa. I got nigga gold teeth. Sorry, I can't keep saying. I got gold teeth like a nigga. I chose them on purpose. I made my teeth yellow from smoking cigars.
Hey, hold on.
10 years. Don't smoke cigars.
Just to give you a history fact, gold teeth been around for millennia.
Yeah, that's true. Ancient
Philippines.
All right, hold on. Hold on.
What are you guys talking about, by the way? Because I will shut up or get out of here if you have a subject. I just thought
Well,
it was
here's the
like, it was
subject
Kangs.
The subject matter, we're talking about the Democratic Party and the political ideology they have that's destroying this country brick by brick.
Are you trolling? Are you capping? Are you trolling me?
No, we're dead serious. What?
No,
Are you shipping me? Are you gonna ship my ship? No, I will ship.
I know, Eshan. I don't do that.
Wait a minute. You for wait? Did I?
I'm gonna ask you this one good question, bro, because this is a multi-streaming.
Yeah.
Are you? What political ideology do you fall under? Or do you
me the cracker. You're asking me the cracker, the white one.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yes, for asking the
Okay.
Saltine brand.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, for asking the Saltine. Go ahead.
No. To be real for a second, honestly, well, because we have to fall into the dichotomy. We either have to be left or right, even if we're nuanced on things. You guys know this, and that's where a lot of the black community fails and falls, and so it gets subsumed by the left. But to be honest, it'd be right. I'm very left-wing about a lot of things. I'd be a fascist, or I was a Nazi fascist at one point. That's really delusional, and I don't adhere to that anymore. So I would say now I'm still a fascist, but a Roman Empire fascist, because I'm mostly Italian, Sicilian, which is not very white on the white totem pole.
How would you be a Nazi fascist when you're not blonde-haired and blue-eyed?
See, that's a misnomer, sir. That was something that Hitler
That's
had.
not a misnomer. That was historically accurate by the Nazis.
Wait a minute. It was historically accurate, dude, that Himmler and Hitler both had a fetish for tall, beautiful, blonde Nordic people, but that doesn't. Nordic? No, but that doesn't explain. They were West Germanic, so it was a pan-Germanicist cult. So I don't rock a swastika, not because it's mean or offensive, but because I'm not Germanic.
But a swastika actually existed 2,000 years before the Nazi party.
Yes, you're right. The Sanskrits, Proto-Vedic, before the Vedas, but long before Christianity, even before Judaism, because Christianity and Islam are just predicated on Judaism. Is this really a black conservative channel? Because I will actually shut up.
No. We're a black common sense channel.
No, but so you're like a black. No, but you're not a black. Like you guys actually agree with some. I feel like you're trolling me, but I should be quiet and let you talk. Go ahead. Hold on.
All right. So let me explain it. We are independents. We're independents. We're not, even though the first black political party, we were Republicans. And then we were conned into the Democratic Party through welfare, through our women. But right now, what you're dealing with black men who claim no political party, no political affiliation. We see the Democratic Party for what they are, and we're not siding with the Republican Party, but at present time, we agree with their political stance. Because they are trying to save this country. It is foolish for us as black men, black people, to sit up here and root for the destruction of where we live. That's very stupid. So that's where we stand politically. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. I understand.
Right.
I understand.
I mean, I get it. I peeped it off rip that you came in, to cause disruption and everything like that.
little bit.
And the thing about it is that there are those of us. Some of us have got some liquor in us, so you did trigger some of us. But there are those of us like me. You didn't trigger. I already peeped the game right off rip. So I don't have a problem having a conversation with you as long as you can keep it civil and respect the stream. Because
yes, sir.
I'm not calling you out your name as easily as as you came at us. We can come at you back. I could have kicked you, minutes ago when you came in, but I didn't do that because, just like Trump, I'd rather talk to you than argue, fuss, and fight with you because it gets us nowhere.
And sir, it's also because you're not a coward and you're your people here, whoever they are, not a cowards.
Coward here.
And many whites are cowards. I'll actually be quiet. I want to listen. Black centrist, black independent. Man, you motherfuckers have no home. I feel bad for y'all. Go ahead, man. Love from Florida. No, for real. You're not the niggers that I'm looking for. You're black people. Go ahead.
Wait, these are not the ignorance that we're looking for. Look, the only one. We are not the N-words that you're looking for.
You are not. You want me to do it for real? All right. I don't get fly. You are not.
Let me ask you this question, brother.
You are not the niggas. You are not the niggas that I'm looking for. You have to be black.
Wait a minute, brother, man.
Go ahead. What's up,
You're
man?
gonna say that a man who was in the military for 10 years and a cop for almost 2 decades, you're gonna call a man like me a coward?
No, you didn't ban me. I don't really know you. It's an illustrious career. I worked in insurance 10 years. I'm shit compared to you. Go ahead.
I don't need anybody's respect. I don't care if he's black, white, green, polka dot, got gamma rays from Krypton. I don't give a damn if you were bitten by a radioactive spider or your parents were gunned down in a goddamn crime alley. Which the stupidest shit. This is the reason why I say Batman has to be the stupidest character, because your goddamn parents were billionaires and they walking through a fucking alley. Get the
That's
fuck
true.
out.
That's true.
But I'm gonna say this at the least of it. First and foremost, my dude, we gonna come with you with respect. Even though I don't got a goddamn, I could call you all the crackers, dramatic, fucking.
I want you.
All the shit that.
Saltine. Do it. Sorry.
I mean, guess what? I could put you in a fucking bowl of crab soup. But guess what? We're going to teach you just like we teach other ignorant motherfuckers.
Okay.
This is the fact of the matter. When we talking about black centrists, guess what? I have no problems of anybody talking about what's going to benefit them and their tribe.
Mm-hmm.
If it happens to benefit everybody, oh well, as long as we get our fucking shuckles too.
Damn
Here's
right.
the problem.
Okay.
Right. Because
we don't have to exclude anybody, because just like this, when many dumb motherfuckers say, y'all want to work with fucking Putin. Well, Putin has the second biggest, if not the biggest, nuclear arsenal on the planet.
He has the biggest.
He has the biggest and the number 2.
The most deprecated too. Come on, man. Good.
Guess what?
Yeah, that's what they tell us.
The most.
That's what they tell us.
That's what they tell you.
Here's the problem.
Crackers ain't maintained that shit since the 70s, man.
But do you want to test it? Do you want to test it?
Compared to ours, do you want to test it? They spend 60
I don't
billion on
want
their
to test
whole
neither.
economy.
I don't want to test neither one. I like my lawn and my patio with the tent and kicking my feet up and.
So the fact you haven't banned me or whatever, fair enough. I will be quiet and listen. I doubt I will learn anything. I just want to say this. I don't hate you guys personally. I hate most of your race. I want most of your race burnt dead publicly in immolation with the Jews. With the Jews. Yeah.
Relax.
We understand that he got a little
Yes,
fat motherfuckers too.
Relax. So the question is.
Great comment by the guy. Says looks like an ugly Jason Momoa. Sorry, go ahead.
The question is, why do you feel that way?
Are you asking me?
Matter, but I'm gonna ask you, why do you feel that way?
Well, I don't want to disrupt your stream.
No. Where you from, bro?
No. Let me ask the question.
239. You all can come kill me. You black. No,
we're not. Look, we're not like that. We're not.
No, it's okay.
But
it doesn't sound like it. It sounds like a troll.
But trust me. Look. The thing is with us is it's fine. You can talk crap on the internet. Just don't come crossing into the front lawn because
I've done that. I've been to jail for it, and it's look. Listen, man. At a certain point,
at any rate, why do you feel the way that you feel towards black people?
So why I hate not all of your race, but most of your race so vehemently and so much. Is that what you're asking me, sir?
Yes. Why do you feel that way?
Okay, so even though I just I'm drunk and I stupidly hit the headphones out, I'm still listening. Hi.
Yeah, that's clear.
So I don't give a fuck. I don't even hear it. So the reason is that I mean, statistics. Real quick. Here's why. Statistics, anecdotal incidences, things you've experienced personally. The statistics. All right. So even when you adjust for fatherlessness, for poverty, for lack of education, for things that plague the black community as they do the worst aspects of the white community, right? Or you could say the worst aspects of the black and white. Nonetheless, you guys comprise, and I'll stop soon. You guys comprise 13% of the population. Yet, even when nonviolent drug offenses are taken back, even by
here we go. Go ahead.
no, here we
Go
dude.
Let him finish.
Do you not want to hear that 38% of niggas are in prison?
I'm not trying to interrupt.
AB.
38% of niggas are in prison.
Okay.
Did my cracker ass put you there? I'm just wondering. We could do this civilly, or I can tell you, and the one motherfucker doesn't like me.
Hey. What did when they were challenging Mark and Invincible, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they said, "Don't interrupt me," because here's the fact of the matter: if it wasn't for racism, and if it wasn't for y'all sending y'all women to infiltrate ours in the 70s, Gloria Steinem, to break up the black family, because we had more married families in the black community, up to 80 to 90% until the 1980s. If it wasn't for you and your people actually bringing up the fact that you added sex, which robbed black men who actually fought, who shed blood, gave blood, lives, and took lives for the civil rights movement. If it wasn't for your infiltration, see, you got to understand something. Black failure isn't just a failure of you infiltrating our families. Black failure was a failure that the fact that you knew that if you actually left black people alone, we would actually surpass you.
Redlining, blockbusting, Rosewood, Charlottesville, Central Park, of course, what's the one, Tulsa?
It means Greenwood, Black Wall Street. I have a response. Thank you, John. I have to piss. I'll be back. Could my crack ass go piss? Please, Daddy, let me piss. Thank you.
Go piss, because I just pissed.
Go pee.
What you waiting on?
Go pee.
Because he's trying to get us triggered, and we're not triggered by his
I know.
See, this is ignorance.
But you know what? Look, I just let him talk. I let him talk because, you know, he's drunk and he's trolling, and he just wanted to cause a fight and division. But my thing is, this is exactly what I was talking about when it comes to racism and white supremacy and everything. Is that, like, why do you let people like that bother you? That's the white version of Jasimine Crockett. Do you understand?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's the white version of Jasimine Crockett.
Why do you think when he said all that shit about criminal justice, anytime you have a white person talking criminal justice, what should you all say? You have me. Oh, really? I didn't even hit him over the head that if you want to say that black people commit 52% of the murders, and murder by default is an aggravated assault, why do you commit 100,000 more aggravated assaults than black people do? Matter of fact, let's talk about it. How many fucking nuclear bombs did a black country or black people in all actually commit? Did we invade people's countries in Europe? The same thing when I was hit with this shit when I was in the army.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Name the fucking one black country or group of black people that genocided another.
Can I get this in here? The one thing that he did say that I can agree with.
Sorry, continue. I'm back. Thank you.
No, but you did say one thing that I 100% agree with, was that a lot of us as Black people during the times of slavery, the behaviors that we exhibit today, you know, we, like you said, it, we learned it from poor whites, from the overseers. We picked up their behaviors, white behaviors, low IQ, criminalistic white people's behaviors, and we never shook that off. As a collective, I'll take that back. Not as a large collective, but as a small collective, that 21%, we never shook that off.
So could I? Sorry, I know my hair looks like shit, and girl, I should have a weave. I'll wash it as a joke. Your commenters are very funny. They're very. That's my degenerate picture. Don't worry about that. Look, I want to respond to the other guy if I could.
Can't handle it. What's up? Oh, you talking about Charles?
I can't handle. Well, I'm talking to you. Maybe you're talking about someone else. I can't handle it.
You have to understand, some Black people are very triggered by.
Yes, yeah, like burn cities and shit. And why would anyone want to use the M-word against them? Wow, you know, like what kind of person acts like an animal and does that?
Understand something. Understand something.
I'm still trying to reply to the other guy, but go ahead.
Listen,
I have two to you to
Let's
reply
talk
to.
about being an animal, right?
You can say, hold on, Charles, hold on. You can, look, I don't give a fuck about you being all, you know, verbally aggressive and trying to trigger people so you can get a rise and all of that stuff. You know, my bank account is still gonna grow.
It's fine. It has nothing to do with that. I'm not trying to.
Let me finish.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm not trying to do that anymore, dude.
I'm still gonna wake up in the morning with my 2 legs, 2 eyes, breathe healthy, and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, does it bother me a little bit that you say those things? Of course, I'm a human being. I have emotions, but overall, in the grand scheme of things, none of that shit means a goddamn thing to me. Because I know that if we were out somewhere like in a Kroger or a Walmart or something, I know you wouldn't say those things. You would feel them, you would think them, and I would probably feel and think the same way if I paid you a smidgen of attention and went low IQ by looking at you. But outside of that, I don't care.
Do you know
absolutely nothing to me?
Sir, do you know why? Like, see, this is something that you have one point about that I'll admit. Just like you admitted one about me, and we don't need to do this like requite one for one kind of deal. But the reason is that, listen, people don't generally, and I don't want to get your stream flag. You have not been a pussy kicking me. Nobody has. So G shit for y'all to that. All right. Even though I want most of your race to die, I gotta give you props. Listen, the reason is that people don't generally go around, and excuse me if I say, screaming cracker or nigger or whatever the fuck at each other, because that kind of is.
Okay, look, watch the N-word.
Well, do they not? Yeah, I won't again. Okay, but I'm saying, would you agree that people generally don't do that in any society because it makes you look like a mental patient, and all of society will think you're crazy and starting shit with people? Would you not agree with that?
Well, I'll put it to you like this. This is not this collection of Black men that you are talking to today. The one that you were having the argument with, Sergeant Charles, that's a 20+ year law.
I sorry, his resume sounds impeccable. I'm asking you, would you not?
Let me finish. Let me finish. I hear what you're saying. Listen, we do not.
I have said this and gone to jail because of fights with niggas.
Just listen. Stop.
Relax, brother.
We don't celebrate crime over here.
We're not brothers, sir. Thank you.
We don't celebrate crime. No, we're not brothers. That's true. But we don't celebrate Black.
Hey, what is my nickname in these streets?
Sorry, dude. The guy cut. Fuck.
You have to help me out here.
You gotta ask everybody on your stream and everybody streaming together.
I wanted to, dude.
Hold on, dude. Hold on. You gotta be patient.
You cut the host off, bro.
Come on, cut it out. What's
Come on, man.
All right, I'll shut my crack ass up. Shit.
Guess what?
Okay, good. Now look, we don't celebrate.
Goatee like a nigga and big credit.
Just listen.
You respect me.
Just listen. We don't celebrate black criminality over here. We actually do. We do hate it.
Then BLM must want nothing to do with y'all. Shit.
You got them right.
You got
We've
that right.
never supported BLM
There's
over
no
here.
way that's true. There's no way.
That's 100% true. Because we knew what they were about from day one. We knew that they were
civil unrest. And
yes, we knew they were a scam organization. We knew that.
Yeah,
we knew that. They were run by black lesbians who the first time when everything jumped off in Ferguson, Missouri, what they did was took the money and got 5-star hotels and was ordering room service, shrimp, and lobster.
Yeah.
We never fuck with those bastards. And look what they've done. What have they done?
Then for once I will say that you are the few black people like my black ex who was not even involved in this shit. Not I know what you're gonna do. I do. She wanted Christian marriage and kids. Oh, there you are. You're a real guy. Hi. I hate delusional Christian marriage and Islam. Shitlam and Christianity are stolen from Jews. Damn it, I keep knocking my mic over, dude. Sorry. And I would not have mixed race kids with it. But anyway, I just want to say some blacks are people. I can't say that. I don't want to get you in trouble, man. I hate the N-words. You know, most of the I want most of them to burn to death. What they do. What about what they did to that white couple? Newsom and Christian, if you look them up, faux niggas or for basketball. No, look it up. Is 5 of these pieces of shit.
They
I put
bang.
their head. Yeah, but it was because of slavery. And you see, you're smarter than that. So wait, the one man with a 20-year career, I still want to hear, by the way, how the fuck. Oh, look, there's another one. Hi, this is like David Banner's son. That was my favorite rapper. Yo, what? Okay, these people are saying I don't support BLM. All right, go ahead. What's up? It's your show. But no, fuck this. Because, holy shit, he has the Mannheim route Mein Kampf? What the fuck? Dude, I had that. What the fuck, bro? This nigga got, dude, what the fuck? He's half white. No, this motherfucker, dude, listen to me. He's half white. Who is this motherfucker? Who is this guy on the screen right now? No, fuck this. This is scaring my ass. Dude, that's scaring me. If you niggas want to flag a racist, crack this video down, shit.
We understand how to study you so well.
Fuck is this guy?
You're shocked. You're shocked at what he's presenting. Oh my God.
I'm flabbergasted. Who is this? Deacon Brown? We read? Shit. Then what? He was here the whole time. He's not even a nigger. He's a black. I'm sorry, dude. No, fuck this. I'm not sorry. You should have been given your own reservations or sent back to Africa or killed. And my government and the crackers did you wrong. But I'm a WAP. I was the nigga when my family came here. Go ahead.
Hold on. Your government, your people.
All right, I'll shut up, dude.
You're a descendant of immigrants, low-grade immigrants that you admitted yourself.
But white immigrants, even though they're shit.
No. You were just given the label of that because they needed more of you so they can say
Wait a
you
minute.
white. But guess what? You're an immigrant spick. You're
Wait a
trash,
minute.
bro.
I'm an
You're
immigrant
trash.
WAP. I'm a
You're
WAP
an
nigga,
okay,
sir.
even worse,
So
bro.
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Now you're
What's
gonna try to call
Sicilian.
yourself white.
Gross.
You're no form of a Caucasian.
I'm whiter
whatsoever.
than you guys. You would
No.
never accept me as black, even though
Wait
I
a
have
minute,
gold teeth
wait a
and bad
minute.
credit than
We don't
they
want to be accepted as white.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's your background, bro?
We like to season our
I like
food.
the dude above. I like fucking Caesar.
What's your background, bro?
Let me stop.
What's your background?
I'll
What's
be
up?
quiet. All right.
Huh? What's your ethnic background?
Are we talking to me or the? I like the.
No, I'm talking to you.
How that black? Me?
Yes.
The cracker? Call me the slurs. Do it.
We were almost done. That was the fun part.
My ethnic.
Just a man. No. We're not gonna partake in what you partake in. You're just a man to us.
I also.
Let me
right.
explain.
You know, the most left wing.
This is the part where you're trying to insult. You're trying to insult the dude who went to war. Stop.
Okay, that's an argument from authority. Oh, how dare you? He went to war.
Dear, I seem to have spotted a cunt. Good day.
God
You
damn
learned
it, boy.
OBS well.
You're trying to insult.
God damn it, boy. God damn it.
You're trying to insult somebody who looks like they actually.
You know what?
Hey, we need to have this. We need to have this hoo-ha up here more often. God damn it, you kind of bringing joy.
You're gonna
bringing
fly
joy
on
to
my
the
shit.
Trump guy. Remember the Trump guy?
Yeah.
I voted for
Yeah,
Trump. This
I
will
missed
trigger
that
the
guy. I wish
N-words
he
and
would
the
come
left.
back.
Hold on, babe. To his
That
defense,
clown joke
to,
was good.
to, to this man's defense, he's got more testicular fortitude in him to still sit here and endure. And like you said, no, we
I
haven't
studied
kicked you
it.
off. We haven't ran you away. We're not scared of you, bro.
Thank you.
We're not scared, even though you up here cosplaying like you're a fake Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
I just need to wash my hair. I don't like
I mean,
your hair.
first of all, I gotta correct my boy, the mother trucker. First of all, he will look nothing like the historical Jesus Christ.
That's
number
true.
one.
At all.
It was an
you're
Arab.
correct.
It was a
He's
Semitic
not even
Arab.
an Arab.
Semitic Arab, yeah.
He's not even an Arab.
I don't worship that. I was Catholic 9 years.
Because
Not
guess
something
what?
fucking
More like
Christ,
Ray Borgia.
Christ was actually Christ before the Council of Nicaea. Everybody thought that he was born in a cave in Ethiopia before the Council of Nicaea. So,
Talking about Council Nicaea,
even
bro,
though we got-
325. Go ahead.
even though we got Dollar Store Thor here, but still,
I'm not Aryan enough to be
Come on,
Thor.
Charles. Let's
Thanks.
get off the Thor. Don't do that.
I can never be a nigga, even though I am at heart, even though I hate them, and I
Even
can
though
never be a
that's
cracker.
okay. Even
I
though
am caught
that's what
between
the-
a liminal space. I'm sorry,
even though that's what
Shakespearean.
the WASP used to call you.
Yeah, they did, but what did they know? If my name no DiMaggio, what the fuck? Like they
That's
wouldn't
what
know.
the white Anglo-Saxon Protestants used to call you.
I know. I don't give a shit
But
about
here's
Christianity.
here's the part about it. You make us laugh because you think you're dealing with a lower intelligent bunch.
No, I think you're a higher intelligent bunch of blacks. Honestly, I'm for real. Even if you said "fuck you," "die," "crack a faggot," like sorry,
We
I
don't
won't
give
say
a
slurs.
shit about that.
No, I really mean that. I subbed and I'm gonna stay subbed even if you
I
kick
got
me,
a
man.
question. I have a question for him. You said you did.
Do you not get guests like me often? No one with this bad
No,
alcoholism.
we do not. No.
Can this dude above me subscribe to me, please? This guy I like. This nigga got Telegram, bro. Yo, man, it's Reviler D. There are some blacks that there's hate niggas. Sorry. What's up? I'm sorry.
I think you froze up, Lewis. Oh, okay.
Lewis ain't froze. Lewis.
How does he read these books and he's not been beaten and attacked? Because let's be real, the N-words are not very adept with linguistic acuity. Okay, this ain't Marcus. I know you're not, but I'm saying
No, we are not. Well, you're talking to. You're not talking to. You're not talking to the average Negro that's
Okay.
on the corner drinking.
I feel like I don't know
40
who.
ounce and all this stuff.
Okay, all right.
You're
Look,
talking
I get
to
it.
intelligent black men.
All right, you guys. Okay, but by the way, then don't use argument from authority, fella. You had a better career than me. I was a piece of shit that showed in the charts. Which your chat are really funny and actually clever for N words. He thinks we were a bit. Someone said I was like a worse Walmart Jason Momoa. That was good, dude. Like,
Yeah, that was
some of
funny.
this shit's funny. Some of this shit's gas, dude. All right, go ahead. He's got a great book collection. 3 top geniuses are black children. You're mentally retarded. Like which? What? Who? Tashel, Demiko, Derail, like, okay, listen, here's the thing. Do you guys really believe, okay, dude, this guy, like, join the fucking,
But
I feel like it's a plan. Did you make him here to defend
Wait
his
a minute.
books?
Hold on, bro. What's your name again?
It's Reviler Red. It's,
Reviler
here.
Red.
Yeah, you can all flag me here. Come and flag. I have BitChute, and I say nigger on BitChute.
Hey.
Okay, I'm sorry. But you guys come and flag me and the white bastard assholes that defend you.
How
Go
can you
ahead.
call us these things when true ignorance never came from blacks? You had a group of people that were not allowed to read or write still make 85% of the inventions we use today.
80? Okay, wait a minute, dude. Okay, hold
85.
on.
You heard him correctly.
Who was saying this?
85%.
We was Kangs. Wait, hold on. Who was saying this argument? I had respect for you until you say this shit. Who was saying was? I know it ain't the dude above.
I didn't hear anybody say any type of.
It's you?
Take the comment down. Take that comment down.
Okay.
Yo, man. Are you
That's
saying
what I'm talking
85?
about.
You have excellent books, bro. Are you saying 85? It's not because it offends me. It's
85.
because it's blatantly untrue.
It's
No,
not
it's
really
factual.
untrue.
It's not him.
factual.
Okay, then don't denigrate this fucking guy up here.
Here's
Don't.
the part. Here's the part where you're being
Oh.
disingenuous, young man. How old are you?
I'm old. I'm almost 40. I'm old, and I'm
Oh,
you're
an
younger than me.
old cracker.
Oh, look at the
You're
baby.
almost 40.
Oh,
I kind of look like one of you N-words. I haven't
Wait a
aged that
minute.
bad.
Hold
Just my
on,
teeth.
hold
and my
on.
eyes.
Hold on. You
All right,
gotta
whatever,
take
go ahead.
time.
Go ahead.
I don't know what your parents taught you, but you gotta actually let a person actually respond to you because, you know, this is something that we were taught as young people. You let a person speak and you give them time to respond, correct? I don't care how much you've been drinking.
Listen to comprehend versus listening to only
Because
answers.
right now, the comprehension level is only one-sided and it's not yours.
Okay,
Look,
sorry. Go ahead. If I cut
look,
you guys off,
first and
sorry.
foremost-
I don't apologize for anything
Wait a
else, but
minute.
sorry for
First
cutting you
and
off.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
First and
Yo, Bay.
foremost, you wouldn't have men on the moon without black people. You wouldn't have refrigerated trucks without black people. You wouldn't even have the goddamn
AC
stop
without
sign.
black people.
You wouldn't even have blood transfusions without black people.
You wouldn't be talking to that
There's so
microphone
many
without black
inventions.
people.
As a
Right.
matter of fact, Europe would have died out if it wasn't for black people with the Moors coming up there to teach motherfuckers how to take a bath.
Because you
And how to
never
get
knew
rid of-
how to
and
wash
get
your
rid of their trash
ass.
properly. So if we're going to go by historical fact, see, white supremacy never could stand on its own unless it had to stand on the backs of others.
Hello.
Let's get that quick, because even during Reconstruction, we had blacks straight out of Reconstruction, former slaves who were voted as senators and representatives. If it wasn't for groups like the KKK and other things threatening blacks from voting, and trust me, my grandfather, who lived to see 92, almost a century old, I have his 12-gauge shotgun in my closet right now, as we so eloquently call the cracker smacker.
What is going on here tonight?
But I'm going to say this. I don't have any hatred, because you got to understand something. In the words of the great Escanor, I cannot hate anything that's beneath me. The only thing I can truly show it is my pity.
But I can't have disdain for them. I ain't gonna hate them, but I can't have 100% absolute.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, my brother.
You said you're Italian and Irish, right?
You were considered white until
I'm sorry. I want to reply to the other gentleman, but yes, y'all show. I really want to reply to this guy. It's mostly Sicilian, half. My father's full and has black hair until he got old and turned gray. But yeah, half Sicilian, which I know about the Mara Berber Amazigh influence. The other half is Irish, German, Italian, a bunch of white shit.
Oh,
yeah.
so you were called.
So you're a mutt. You're a mutt.
Wait. Hold up.
You were considered Guinea before you were considered white.
You know your slurs. That's good.
No.
The
Guinea's
N-word
not
of
even
whites.
a slur, because Papua New Guinea. By the way, here's the crazy part. When the Alps and those areas of Italy were invaded by what's the man's name?
Mussolini.
No. It starts with an H, people. Starts with an H. Hannibal.
Oh, you're talking Peloponnesian Wars.
Hannibal from Carthage, which is northern Africa.
Yeah, Western
beating
Phoenicians.
Shit out of the Italians.
Till they raped and destroyed him in the end, but yeah.
Trust me, the only reason you got it is because he lost his crew.
Are you
okay? I have a question. You said
you asked me these questions, sir, and you don't let me answer, and it's kind of sad. It's kind of scary. You had a fucking 20-year career in law enforcement. How many crackers you probably attacked versus little niggas? Dude, you want me to answer you, or like that's fine? I have to. What do you want me to? What do you want to ask, sir? What?
You're Italian and Irish, but
that's a different guy. That's a guy I like above there. That's fine. You can trash me, dude. I'll still like you.
I'm not trashing you.
Go ahead. No, it's all right, man. You understand what I do.
But your
you know
ideology comes from white Anglo-Saxon Protestants. And
go ahead.
But wait. And the people that you're using their ideology, the Romans couldn't even civilize them. They were called Brits and Coolies. Like the German barbarians had to civilize them. Even the Romans could not civilize the ancient Britons.
You mean the Picts, the Proto-Celts? You mean why Hadrian's Wall was built? Yeah, because Britons and Anglo-Saxons were basically the N-words of ancient Rome for a while. It wasn't so much that they didn't have the manpower to do it. It was that you're right, they could not culturally civilize them, and it wasn't worth when you have half of your fucking empire spread throughout ancient Achaemenid, Turkish, Anatolian lands to be like, hey, these white assholes up here like to run around in weird
And
woad
blue
paint.
and antlers.
No. Yeah, antlers, woad paint, like it wasn't worth it to them. So what are you saying that because I speak in like you by the way, you like genetically a lot of you in this country, even though I like your books, man, even if you're trashing me or whatever, that's fine. You're even just debating me. That's okay. You're not trashing me, you're debating an idea. And you can trash me, and I would still say there are some blacks I still like. But you were saying I don't know who I am. Most of you, DeMarcus, Williams, White, Jones, those are not your names.
Wait a minute.
Those are not your names. So who's really racially mixed up?
Whoa. My last name is Bay.
You still let me retire.
I'm a Washita Moore out of New Orleans, Louisiana.
So you're gonna tell me that I don't know myself, right? Let me put it to you this way.
Wait. You've been talking a long time, sir. No, I'm tired of hearing. I want to respond to you, and then you can fucking rant for 2 minutes, man.
Respond, and then give me the same.
Rant for 2 minutes, big man. And then no, really, man, because you strike me if you had a career in law enforcement. It's how you talk to people. You talk fucking down to people, even at your own ilk and your own kind.
I actually bring them up.
Oh, you brought them up. I'm the
kind of guy when a man lost his dad, I'm hugging him in the streets.
Doesn't matter. He was black because we know if he was a cracker, you wouldn't have touched his rotten ass, saltine ass.
Trust me.
You wouldn't touch a cracker. How you niggas when you get in that shit.
Kick me out. It's my turn. You told me it was my turn.
I'm gonna tell you.
That's a good meme. That was pretty funny. All right, go ahead, dude. Can I reply to you after this shit? Because you twisted history, by the way.
Ignorance is
we was
bliss.
Kangs. We was Kangs is bliss. Indubitably.
Ignorance is bliss, so I gotta wipe the smile off your face.
It's not a great smile. It's an ugly white smile. Full of young gold teeth. Don't smoke cigars for 10 years every day. Go ahead, dude.
One of the proudest people I am, when I coached wrestling for 20 plus years, was a white guy who was a juvenile delinquent. Right now, he's a business owner with his wife and 3 kids, about to have his 4th, and he's white. His grandfather, who I highly respected. I don't see color, I see the point of respect. Because guess what? As I would respect you from your family heritage, I would ask you to do the same for mine. And see, this is the ultimate part that most people cannot consume with an intelligent dialogue. You cannot insult me because, one, most people are not worthy enough to even have a conversation with me. I just foolishly let you speak to yourself. Now, when you want to talk about Americanism, the first person to die, to actually kill and die for this country, didn't look like you.
Sure didn't.
His name was Christmas Addict, sir.
So, when the so-called white people of America ran and hid, it was black men who actually fought that. You never heard of the Harlem Hellfighters? You never heard of the Tuskegee Airmen? Let's get this straight. We are more American than any white person historically, because here's the fact of the matter. How many black people hid from the draft?
Sorry, sir. By the way, you were the 369th Infantry. How infinitesimal and small that was. This is like the 54th from Massachusetts for glory, dude. Like, you may have done good things, but you were an auxiliary unit at best. This is We Was Kangs all over again, just a smarter person.
Fact of the matter.
Yeah, this is We Was Kangs. Go ahead.
Even the most insignificant unit that was black did the most immaculate.
Then why is Africa a shithole? Okay, dude, I'll shut up. Why is Africa a shithole? Why is Africa a shithole? Because of crackers?
Whoa! Let me answer. Let me answer. Because the majority of us are not from Africa. We're actually from here. We're actually from here. The tribe. Look. The Native
let
American.
Him continue, dude. I don't know.
The Native American tribes that were here in America look like us. They were black.
They were Asian, dude.
No, they were not. No, they were not.
This is
How the hell? How the hell were they Asian?
Please don't ever say that
How
you're
the hell
not
were
we
they
was
Asian?
Kangs.
If you look,
listen.
bruh.
Can you give me a source in the chat, dude, that proves me wrong? Like, I will look at it seriously.
It's called
It's called genetics. You don't know what haplogroup. He thought that the Hellfighters is a 369th regiment. It's not relevant, dude.
It is relevant.
Well, because there were fucking 50 of them.
Let me ask you this question.
This is.
Oh
my God. Why couldn't you fix Africa? Why did you sell each other to us? Why did you sell each other to us? How about ask yourself?
We didn't do any of that. The Africans did that.
Right.
I just need 2 minutes, please.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, dude. That's your race, by the way. That's your race that sold your people to
What
Jews
units
and
were
us.
sent to the most dangerous? We're sent to the most dangerous camps in Europe. What units?
Tell me, sir, what?
It wasn't the Caucasians. Sorry.
Then you should have fought for Hitler with the Arab sand niggas. I don't know what.
But
What?
guess
What are you alluding to?
Here's the part. Here's the part about it, right? You may not like it, but this is historical fact. We kicked Rommel's ass.
No, you
Yeah,
blacks
we did.
got murdered.
We did.
You got murdered by the hundreds of thousands by
And
WAPs
guess what?
in Ethiopia
And guess
before
what?
the Germans and the
Guess
British
what?
intervened. Go ahead, we was Kangs.
Guess
It's okay,
what?
we was Kangs.
Ethiopia
you
never
was
lost
Kangs.
the battle to the Italians.
You guys have to
Menelik
retcon
the
history like the
from
Nazis do.
Menelik the Second
Do the same fucking
to
thing. Go ahead, dude.
Haile They never lost the battle to them. They're the only country never to be colonized, if you want to be historically correct.
Or conquered.
Now, here's another one, right? Here's another one.
Go. What's another one? Go ahead. I'm gonna go soon, just because this is repetitive. But go ahead. I'll listen. Go ahead.
Because you don't like
No,
it,
it's we.
man.
Listen, sir. It was we was Kangs, bro. I've heard this from Nazis. We was white. The same with Jesus. He was Aryan somehow.
But
Muhammad.
what do you
He was
identify
Aryan.
as? What do you identify as?
Sir, this has
What do
nothing.
you-
Can you?
No.
Can you?
Answer the question.
No,
He
no.
identifies as a meat popsicle.
Can you? What point?
Here's the part.
What
White
point-
people couldn't even go to
what-
Africa to actually get slaves
White. Okay. Well, I've not heard that one. Can you tell me about Yakub? Go ahead. What's good?
because
I want to
they
hear about that
retreated.
shit, dude.
It took
They got that shit on
Africans to
TV, dude.
enslave.
Oh.
Guess what?
Yakub. We said Yakub.
You serious?
First and foremost,
By the way, that guy's grammar is. I'm sorry, dude. Not to interrupt. Y'all wasn't Kangs. Just real quick, I have to say this without saying the N word. Do black parents, aside from beating the shit out of you or leaving you, with rare exceptions, do they teach kids grammar and they choose to just not? We wasn't doing that there. You know, if a cracker said that to another cracker, like what that was,
I'm sorry.
he would look
did
at him
you
like
hear
this
him? I'm
motherfucker's
sorry.
retarded.
Wait. Quick question. Which one of us talking to you has said anything
No, a chat
close
person.
to that as far as verbiage? Are you're reading the chat?
You got it.
Don't read,
Yo.
don't read the chat. The chat is comical.
No, the
chat
chat's great.
is comical.
It's cancerous. I love it. I'm cancerous.
Yeah,
bro.
but yeah, cancerous comical. But answer Charles. Deal with Charles.
Charles, all right. Hey,
Yeah.
wait. Sorry, dude.
No,
I'm choking on my own spit. Wait, props for verbiage. You're right. It's not verbiage. It's verbiage. Even my own father doesn't know that. Go ahead.
No,
Trailer
no.
trash. Well, nigger trash shitbag and the hood.
Hey.
This is like what these people say. A trailer.
Hey,
Dude,
no,
Jesus.
I'm clearly in a trailer.
He's triggered by the chat.
No, it's funny. It's
Listen,
funny.
Look. We gonna clip this. This is gonna be
Do
great.
it. Can you get me saying the hard R?
Shorts. So
I'm
I need them to not use the
Oh, okay, I'm
language
sorry, dude. All right,
out of
dude. Hey,
respect.
sir. Yo,
Yeah,
grandma
because
Tariq. Grandma Tariq.
People who were traded by other Africans.
George. Okay, so who did slavery?
So who did
I'm
you-
still subscribed to this, by the way. I'm such a nutcase.
So
I'm drunk.
where
Go
did,
ahead,
where did,
George.
where did Black Americans learn English?
All right, George, what I'm saying is this. Who do you really think that without calling them N-words, without calling white people C-words, whatever the fuck, okay? Be legitimate, man. One history buff to another. Neither of us are doctorates, whatever the fuck, all right? Listen, do you really think with all the slavery that white people enacted against each other. That's the word slave is very closely related to Slav, as you probably know etymologically.
Yeah, we
by
know.
the way.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, you guys know. So,
Yeah.
but I'm saying sub-Saharan African people that were doing this to each other before the trans-Saharan, the northern fucking Arabs and Berbers and shit got involved. Do you really not feel that those people are not also responsible for selling you and stealing you and doing this to the whites and the Jews? Like, do you really not feel that?
Yeah, I know. They made us. Yeah, we know. We know, but do understand, not all of us came from Africa. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because if you look at the land masses that houses the most, like what you would consider to be black people, you've got Africa, you've got South America, and you have North America. This is why you had the cavalry wiping out the tribes. The tribes of the Native Americans were majority black. They had a different bone structure than those of Africans. We know this. This is not a mystery.
Okay.
That's why you even had Native Americans. Even Native Americans owned slaves from different tribes. So with slavery, it wasn't necessarily a racial component, but a labor component, because you had other people like the Asians, the Europeans, etc., who couldn't deal with the harsh climates and the harsh labor.
Yeah, conditions.
Only the Africans and some of the southern Native Americans can deal with it because of the climate and the temperature and the work ethic. This is not a secret.
Okay.
Now, we shall go into historical, right?
Yeah.
When people talk about slavery, cattle slavery or antebellum slavery that's been known in the North Americas, in some parts of the Southern, is different than indentured servitude. Even if you go back into Jewish culture and history, were Jews allowed to keep their religion? Yes or no?
We're going back to Inquisition or Roman.
I'm asking you, were they allowed to keep their
Me?
religion? Yes.
If through the Roman Empire, they sure fucking were. I mean, even parts of the Achaemenid Empire.
Were their families split apart?
Of course. The Romans
No, they
always
were
suspected
not.
Jews of...
They were not.
Oh, they were not ever, really. That's why they migrated to Hungary and Spain later.
Were they allowed to keep their family names?
Okay, sir, Craig.
Answer the question.
I'll answer the question if you answer mine afterwards. Go ahead.
I have no problems.
No, I haven't. I'm not saying you have problems in your life, sir. I'm saying you want to answer my question. Go ahead. What?
Slavery, what people would call slavery throughout history was indentured servitude, which blacks in America were not under. You were cattle. You were brought over here to be cattle. You were treated like cattle. You were 3/5 of a person. You were no better than the table in somebody's fucking house. So, when you were dehumanized versus you're paying a decade of service and the family, you had to live with the family. The slaves live with the family in America.
Yes. I'm listening. I'm just...
No.
Yeah, what is the point of this, man? Sorry, dude.
The point is, when you're trying to humanize cattle slavery, your arguments are mute at best. Now, for a bunch of people who were not allowed to read or write under the threat of death, where Jewish people taught that.
Sorry, I saw some base chats for a second.
No.
We're Jewish people. I'm listening.
You're not looking at the chat. You're speaking.
Okay, I'm listening. I'm listening to you. I know chattel slavery, whatever. What are you asking? Were Jews treated the same as blacks? Was
it worse than indentured servitude?
Jews or blacks, or who are you asking?
Any other indentured servitude? Because guess what? When you
I'm gonna look up indentured servitude, man.
Sir.
Yeah, I'm listening. That's okay. I'm gonna look it up because I haven't looked at it in 20 years.
Wait, you don't know about indentured servitude?
I do know about it. It was primarily used to the Irish versus the English. I want to look it up again just to be current.
Who do you think the white people that were here that colonized America? What do you think they started off as?
They were originally Anglo-Saxons.
They were indentured servants. They were slaves. They were indentured servants.
That you're thinking of,
that's
dude,
why That's why. Excuse me. How do you? What was the point of fighting against England? Why did you think they fought against England?
For independence and not to be tied to the Queen for their own. They
right, because they were slaves. Because they were indentured servants. They were slaves.
Dude, they were
slaves.
Hold on, wait,
like Australia wasn't even true, and they were felons. They were like niggas.
Yeah, felons. Yeah, exactly.
They were the worst
just
kind of crackers.
Just like America.
Okay, so are you saying black people were Native American?
You're right. Rebel. Reveler.
Reviler.
Excuse me.
Just say Rev. Just say Rev.
I'll just call you
Rev.
Look,
I don't care.
Look,
I'm listening to you guys, but it's exhausting. Even as a drunk, because it's like you go in circles about we was Kangs and you grab on history like Nazis do.
Nobody said that. Now one person
he just
said
did.
No, we
Mr.
didn't.
20 years law enforcement. Yeah, go ahead.
Jesus Christ! Listen, England sent their criminals here to the America and Australia.
More so Australia, but go ahead. Yeah.
Right. More so Australia, but here they also sent their indentured service. If you owed money, you could either rot in prison or you could come to the New World, America.
Yeah,
1600. What they supposed to do, right?
As of 1600, right?
So they were here. They were slaves who had the indentured service. If you want to be, technical about it, but let's be honest, they were slaves who had to work off their debt. They were here to settle, just like when you guys come and regentrify a neighborhood. All right, you're here to work off your debt. You have to fight the wilderness, the birds and the bees and the trees and the leaves, whatever. They were the same people. That's why black people and white people fought against England for their own freedom. And unfortunately, when we beat them back, the Europeans threw the black slaves deeper into slavery. It got worse. Is that true or not?
Can you please, I'm listening. You talked about Irish. You talked about what? Can you just in 2 sentences, please, literally just delineate what you were saying, like the history, the whites and blacks fighting against the British.
There were white slaves. There were white slaves as well as black. Except the whites were called indentured service, but they were slaves.
In the same exact way, or in a
not the same exact way. You guys were able to at least work off your debt and
okay, yeah, I'll agree with you. Yeah, there were whites and blacks. Blacks had a way. I actually hate the left, as you can imagine, but I agree with them on a lot of points. Blacks were literally in this country were made a fucking subhuman underclass. I don't know about Mr.
Did you know how we got that way?
Honestly, you won't want to hear this because of genetics and that you guys
not genetics. It was lack of education. It was lack of education.
It was lack of education.
You had rapes, you had beatings, you had murders, you had tortures.
You did this to each other. Sorry.
Listen. Hold on.
Okay,
you asked the question. You asked the question. The only book that y'all gave us to read, and by y'all I mean as a people, not you specifically, was the Bible, because there's no way in hell you're going to give somebody that you have enslaved a book that is going to help them, just like Christianity.
Right.
Why do you think you have a King James version? The King James version is a slave Bible. I mean, seriously, what type of God tells you to obey your master?
It's all Semitic. What kind of, real quick, sir? What kind of God will burn you perennially for minor infractions that he'd imbued you with the lust for females and whatever? It's the same as shitlom, bro. It's the same thing. Christianity and shitlom are the same. It's all Jewish delusions, Jewish derivatives. Where the fuck you think you got Elohim from Canaanites? There's no Messiah. Isaiah 2:4. He came. He will all nations will put down swords against one another. They will not take up swords. That never happened. The first temple wasn't destroyed the first temple was destroyed 586 BCE off the top of my head from fucking the kingdom of Judah. From fucking Neo-Babylonian Empire, Nebuchadnezzar too. Yeah, I'm just saying, dude. How's he gonna build the third temple when the fucking second temple hadn't been destroyed till 70 AC? That's how they program you with this Christian shit, just like they do.
Well, that's
Oh, you're gonna defend
well, that's
Jesus?
the
He was
beauty.
black,
Hold on,
right?
Charles,
Or he was white?
Let me get it,
He
Charles.
never
Let me get it.
existed like asshole
Hold on, Charles,
Muhammad.
let me get it. Let me get it,
bro.
See, look, well, here's the thing.
Think for
Red.
yourself.
Red pill. Are what religion do you claim?
I don't.
Red, quiet. Red. Yeah, red pill. What religion do you claim?
What religion I claim?
Yes.
None.
AB. What religion do you claim?
Christianity.
Hey, Charles. What religion do you claim?
Former Baptist Christian, but now I'm on to spirituality. They all.
AL. What religion do you claim?
I'm of the tenets of practicing spirituality, but I do hail from a Baptist Christian background.
Okay. I grew up in the Christian church, but I am a full-fledged atheist. Matter of fact, my moniker was that of the devil. Because I have no problem burning this motherfucker down. I punish evil.
See, what you
I am a
confuse.
punisher.
What you
You
confuse
trolling.
everybody-
No, I am not. Am I trolling? Hey, fellas, am I trolling?
You capping.
He's not
You
trolling.
capping.
He's not capping because I have at times leaned towards more of the faith of not believing in any religion whatsoever after studying all of them and researching all of them, because all of them are a joke at the end of the day. But guess what? If you don't believe in something, you'll fall for anything. That I do know.
Not
But here's-
necessary. How do you know that?
Here's the part about it, right?
It's delusional.
Here's the part about it.
You're entitled to your opinion.
Did Christianity benefit black people more than white people?
No, of course not. We made
why?
a god
Why?
for you to worship that you later.
Why? Why?
Why? Well, I mean, no religion is the
No. Stay with the question.
Oh, Christianity. Why does that? Because whites adopted it from. We're going back to Pope Julius the First in like 1500. Said, "Hey, Jesus, look at it to sandig-ish. Make him a bit more cracker." That's what he. Sorry, that's what he said. That's what he fucking said, and he did it. So this Semitic god that has nothing to do with any of us, by the way.
Hey, Reviler, you know about this?
I've not seen that one. Can you speak, please, dude? Because you're an educated guy, even if you hate my ass.
Wait. This is how Israel was financed by the Nazis.
I know. It was a Havara agreement, my friend. I know.
Religion. Here's the Septuagint.
How do you know these blacks? Like,
Look,
are you?
Septuagint?
Is this
black?
I know the Septuagint. The first one was ratified by rabbis.
look.
It was the only one to be. Okay.
Because you know,
Is you paid this guy?
Reviler.
Stop.
Guys like me used to sell books like this to guys like him.
And by the way,
You stepped to the wrong red room, bruh.
you're
You
in
stepped
the
to the wrong room.
wrong room.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
the-
black man think this way.
He thought he was gonna get an easy W tonight. He just
Right.
No, I'm a drunken asshole. What do I think?
He thought he was gonna get an easy W
See,
tonight.
by the way, these people. No, the chat is great.
Take him back to the 90s. No.
I was a kid in the 90s. Dude, I'm old.
You don't love me like this anymore.
All right, look, I'll stay subscribed. I'll be around for like 6 more minutes. What else do you? By the way, your chat is actually really hilarious sometimes, whether they hate me or not. This is actually better than some of the Nazi chats. Did you know, by the way, do you know who Gypsy Crusader is? He's a shitskin, even though he's a Nazi. He's half non-white. Josephus, that's my nigga. Sorry.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
What was?
People the Nazis put up
Okay, can we look? Can we just say this, dude? Can we just the guy with the 20-year military career, whatever? That's great, dude. You had a great career, but you're like delusional insofar as basic rudimentary philosophy. I'm sorry to say.
Okay.
No, it's true. It's fucking true. Listen, did crackers invent everything? No. Did niggas invent everything? No. Did the chinks? Sorry, I just use slurs. The yellow, whatever. Did the yellow motherfuckers who have tinier dicks than both of us? The women have flatter asses, but they're smarter by 10 times than us motherfuckers. Yes, they did.
Why are they
So
smarter?
so
Why are they smarter?
because genetically they adapted to
They're
be that
not
way.
genetic.
They're not
It's not
individualists. They're not
It's not
individualists,
genetic. It's
Mr.
because
Craig.
they
They're not
spend more time
individualists.
studying.
That's
That's
all,
it.
nigga. No,
That's
they're
it.
not individualists. All right, what? They're not
That's it.
individualists. What?
Have a good. You done fucked up now. Right, because first of all,
What you say? You done fucked
first
up
of
now.
all,
I need the floor for a second, fellas.
I want
Go
to kill
ahead.
myself now.
When they
Good,
actually
mission
did the
accomplished.
studies, it was the time of studying. There's no genetic component. Now,
I'm sorry. Wait, the Asians? What, sir? What?
I thought you were going to be quiet.
I thought
Yeah,
you were
okay,
gonna be quiet. And see, this is the part about. I'm sure your parents taught you better manners than this. Maybe they didn't. I understand.
You can't tell. Mm-mm.
You really can't, can you? But
Mm-mm.
see, here's the part about it. It's called studying. Now, when you try to come up here to trigger us, look who looks like the bewildered female. Now, when you think about this, you can't trigger the motherfucker who has the gun. When you look at blacks, remember, we were put under threat of law to be put under death if we read or write. But how many inventions did slaves alone, so-called illiterates, invented? How many times did we save your economy? How many times did we save your so-called infrastructure, your so-called empire? Because yes, the United States practiced imperialism. They just called it capitalism for starters. Remember, you thought you were going to get an easy W with a bunch of ignorant Negroes. But what happened was, we're going to send your ass backpacking with some homework. What you need to do is go read a lot of the subject matter that the brother Red Pill Sleeper Cell is giving you. And not only the truth that each one of us, not only on the panel, but in the chat, was dishing you out, but you couldn't take it. Now, I got nothing but respect for you. I give you props for staying up here as long, but this is what you really need to understand. Black people are number one survivors. Black people are the only group of people that got equal rights to the so-called slave master, because we shed blood and gave blood for it. It was your interference, because I'm going to tell you one thing America doesn't want to admit. If you would have gave black people their fair share, America will be number one for the next 1,000 years.
Yep.
But because
cut off your nose to spite your face.
Let him finish.
Because of white supremacy's gorilla grip on the earth, and didn't realize that you gave all of your so-called enemies, the Chinese mainly, all your technology. They not only re-engineered it, they not only studied it, but they made it cheaper than you. And now look at it. They can make more battleships per week than we can pay per year. And guess whose fault was that? You could have had Africa pro-US. You could have had all the minerals of the world that you can't find anywhere else. But because of that greed, and because you never learned how to share power, look at you.
Shitting on yourselves as we speak every day. The world's coming to an end. We can see the apple falling on our head.
By the way, do you know how bad my social drunk life is?
Now for a lesson. You may have heard these words before, but I'll teach you what they really mean. Go beyond. Plus.
Thank you, Bay, because that's another person. I wish you would have got the He-Man one too. That's another person you intellectually sent to the stratosphere. Why? Because you can't take the truth.
I can't take the
okay.
me.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so look,
I've been here for 3 hours, dude.
Well, you ain't been with us for 3 hours, but listen up. We're here every Monday at 9 o'clock. You're able to. You're more than welcome to come back and try your hand.
Thanks. I probably won't be that drunk again, sir.
Verbally one up, yeah. Please. I mean, trust me. You being drunk was hilarious.
It's the only time I come on with this.
Funny.
Hey,
bring your sober self. Bring your sober self. Let's debate you soberly.
Hey, babe, put my every proud European should read this.
Yeah, this guy. How do you know this guy? This guy has all the books I do. Dagabano, all this shit, man. Look, what I'm saying is that the Nazi.
Only one.
Look at these low IQ N-words. These motherfuckers. Let them cook. They think they won.
We didn't think we won.
How do you know this guy, dude? Can you fucking speak?
I'm glad you're talking about low IQ.
You're not low IQ, dude. But
no. Look, read the title.
You half white, half breed bastard. You know exactly. You're an educated.
You got how many content creators on this panel?
You don't even fucking. This guy has Nazi books that I do. It's just like it's fine.
You can come to any of our shows, and we'll make you.
You kill you shank my crack ass. Be like that crack that hate nigga. We kill him. That's how your kind gets down.
And before you leave,
I couldn't even respond to everything the guy said for 3 minutes.
I don't have to combat you with hate to debunk you.
But no, it's listen, dude. You guys do that. You guys should. Yeah, thanks, Jay Kaysen, who said that I was a Jew or some other shit. I wish I was. I'm not. I would be rich if I was a Jew. I would just kill you. Be like, nigga, you die. Like Palestine, you die, son, nigga. You dead. Good. You seek shalom. Like that's what I would if I was
Let me ask you a question. I noticed earlier you mentioned that you dated a black woman. Wouldn't that make you a Negro lover?
I don't think that all blacks should die. I've never said that. This is why Nazis call me a communist. You guys have no idea. I'm a fascist Nazi. I am a fascist. That's true, but I'm not a Nazi. And it's like I'm a Nazi to you. Yes, I have defended some blacks, and I broke up with the girl who was way younger than me, who was a really nice girl, really hot, taller than me by like 2 inches.
Music.
And sad about it. Shit, yeah, I mean, yo, my mother, she. Wait, let me see.
Wait a minute.
Yo, hold on. My name Tay-Shay. You hear me? She. My
Let him talk.
My daddy would be doing the bid for 24 years, nigga.
Wait a minute.
Bitch ass cracker hit that nigga wrong.
Wait a minute. You said you're fascist, right? Were you ever in the military?
No, I didn't like the short hair regiments. Other than that, I would have probably joined.
Tell us about your black girlfriend.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, AL. You're a fascist, but you've never been in the military.
Not this. Why would I be in this degenerate military that lets
you can't be fascist.
Your kind be equal to me, sir.
Of fascism. You don't have
I'm sorry. The 21 tenets of fascism.
Yes, one of the biggest tenets of fascism is military power.
Not in a corrupt Jewish-owned, nog-loving state. Not in a Jewish, corrupt, nog-loving state. You're not going to intimidate me with your superlative diction, sir. You've been talking for fucking 26 minutes, bro.
If you look at Mussolini,
and it was we was kangs over and over. The smarter niggas know that. Go ahead.
You have the blood of kings. Yes, you're correct.
No, none of us have kings, but we're smarter than you. You have bigger dicks and butts and muscles than us.
We do.
Accept it.
But here's the part. How can you be fascist without strong military backing?
Because this military wants me dead or put in prison or not serving.
You're not a fascist.
I'm not a fascist. The United States of America should have one.
You're a victim. You're not a fascist. You're a victim.
This is how you guys troll.
You're a victim. But wait. But tell us about the black girl you used to date. Why did she break your heart?
She was fine. She was nice. She worked at the same. She had natural. She actually did, and she braided it in a good way instead of shaniqua.
Tell us about how she broke your heart.
So wait a minute, you're the best sloppy seconds.
Sloppy seconds to the niggas. What? She's not. Dude,
Let him talk.
She's not
Tell
a
us about-
part. She's
tell
not.
us how she broke your heart.
Man, she knows my YouTube. She knows the shit. All right, we were almost gonna get back to it, but like, I cannot have mixed race. Someone's that's okay. Adam Waffen are cowards, by the way. They killed one F slur, K slur, and no N slurs. So fuck them. They're a joke.
Wait, hold on. But tell us why. Tell us how she broke your heart. What happened?
Oh yeah, she left me. But I told her to get with a man your own race, your own age, and eventually she did. And I wish her well for that. I don't hate her. When I say I want most N-words burnt dead, I don't mean her. She knows this. She's heard this. I fucked her. She wanted Christian marriage and mixed race kids, and I hate both. I would not oblige either. So I broke up with her instead of hurting her. But I guess according to your Tyrell Law shit, nigga, I should have backhand that bitch across the face, nigga. G shit, you heard me? Cause that's all you, not
Describe
you.
her.
That's all the
Describe her.
N-word. That's all the niggers. That's all the N-words know.
Describe
It's
her.
violence. Yeah,
Describe her to us. What does she look like? Describe her.
Why'd I do that, man? You want to fetishize your own race
No,
like
no,
that?
no.
She was attractive. I mean, she wasn't the prettiest in the face. She was okay, but she had a big, thick butt and a thin waist, and look good in a high waist thong on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
So
That's it.
look who went for superficial.
How tall was she? How tall was she?
I'm only like 5'8", 5'9", so she was like 2 inches taller than me.
Oh, really?
I'm
So she was
taller.
tall.
Dude,
Yeah,
your
was
big
tall.
nigga daddy's gonna come get me.
She was
Like
tall,
Jerry
kind of homely. Okay. So how long were you guys together?
It was about 2 years.
About 2 years. So how did you guys meet? What happened?
It was in my last insurance job before the 1099 again. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So how did you guys meet?
Where that was? Where that address was? We're gonna shoot that shit up, nigga.
No, seriously, how did you guys meet? Like at a bar?
What was your other
at a club,
question? That's
what?
to become an interview of why I hate my own race. I do hate my own race. I just hate the niggas more. I'm sorry. I'm trying to
No.
slur.
Answer
What,
the
dude?
question. Just answer the question. I'm serious. How did you guys meet?
It was literally at my old job. How do
Okay,
many
so you
people
co-worker?
meet? I took fucking calls next to her after I stopped selling fucking 214 and 240 life and health. They're gonna say I'm full of shit in Florida. Go to the Florida Financial Department services, whatever the fuck, and look it up. You see, I'm not capping. And yeah, she was there. And I thought she was kind of weird at first because of how she would arrange her items. And I would be, she had like little dolls and shit. That's fine, but I'm like, those dolls. I'm like, those are interesting. It's kind of weird though. What's up with that? And she was like, well, this one's this one's that. That's how we met. What else you want to pervert that? Like I said nigger in front of her. I said nigga. It was like talking Japanese though, because it's like she wasn't racial. She wasn't. She didn't say don't say the M word. She didn't get violent like most of your kind. It was
her
just
last name Carlson?
No, dude, it was something Haitian before the dog and cat. It's funny for you guys. I ask you about the white women you fucked, like I care.
So
You
she
know?
wasn't an African American, is what you're saying.
She was a Haitian American.
Haitian?
She didn't like being compared to y'all because y'all were low IQ.
How was it when you met? How was it when you met her parents? How did that go?
Fine. I had dinner with her mom twice, and that's the only contact I had with her. It's fine.
What about your parents? Did she meet your folks?
About 2 or 3 times, same thing.
About
It's
2 or 3
fine.
times? What did they think about her?
Oh, you'd love this. My cracker parents love your kind. They hate me and say that I should fucking die for hating niggers. Sorry to say that, the hating niggas or what N-words. If you know what you are. When I read about niggas stomping a little white girl's head in, it's always you assholes. How many stories about white crackers doing that? You motherfuckers have to go back to the 1900s.
Okay,
early.
okay,
to find this shit about burning, killing Emmett Till, Emmett Till, yeah.
So your parents, they're not.
Go back 3 years.
They hate racism. They hate what they call. They think blacks are you are the same as us. They're so wrong.
No, they look
and
at you
they're
as
so
a
wrong.
failure of a child. That's what they look at you as.
I'm a child. What's up? I'm an
they
ugly
call
old
you-
child, dude.
So, are you an only child?
Yeah, are you an only child?
Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
So they said we're not going to fuck the world up more.
we're just gonna stop right here.
That's great. That's a
Because
good
we
bit.
just became
You
friends.
should use that in your nigger
We just
comedy
became
night.
friends.
Hey, come on. We aren't talking about the R word. Come on, don't let.
No,
me
I'm
kick.
sorry. I didn't mean to compare retards to niggers. My bad.
All right, look, one last time.
I don't want to get kicked, man. What the? You all
It's not
trolling me,
because of
fucking
a
with me?
trigger. It's look, do understand? I'm trying to get this clipped. All right, so I don't want.
If you want me to say something stupid, dude, fine. But
No, I don't want you to say anything stupid. That's why I'm telling you not to say it.
Okay, real quick.
That's why I'm telling you not to say the N word, because I'm not trying to get you kicked, but
All
you're
right,
trying to make me do it.
No, I'm not trying.
I don't want
I'm
to do
sorry,
that.
man.
Somebody give
I'm
AI
sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. All right. I'm saying there's a reason why they say around blacks you never fucking relax, especially if you white like a goddamn kite in the midsummer day. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, it goes both ways, but we're getting into your relationship.
Not like y'all.
So tell us, when you were growing up, when you were a teenager or whatnot, did you get into a lot of trouble?
When I was a young teen or an older teen?
Just period.
When I was a young teen, no, I was terrified of religion, of God, because he was Catholic and somehow white in my mind, but he loved all people, and yeah,
Wait,
all of it.
Catholic? Did you grow up Catholic?
Gloria in Chelsea's Deo, de Benedicite de Nostre, Dies Irae, all that, yeah. Latin, speak it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fear, death, hell, nuns when I was 6 years old when I had pretty white teeth. And a nice little short haircut.
So question.
Send AL the link.
Telling me my family
I've already posted it.
would
Y'all gonna have to
burn in
post
hell getting fucked by demons forever when I was 6
All
in
right,
the early
so
90s.
question.
And
All
there
right,
was no
okay.
internet. Go ahead,
We
man.
get it.
Yeah.
All right, so you're 40 years old. What is your
I'm a lot older than that, but thank you, brother.
How old are you?
Oh, you're
Well, how
not a
old are
brother.
you?
Thank
How
you,
old are
sir.
you?
You'll
Well, how old
never
are
be
you?
a brother to me. You were one of them. Go ahead,
How
sir.
old are you?
Sorry.
How old are you? Chuck, send
I'm
them the
almost
link.
40. I'm an ugly old white man who's almost
Okay,
40.
so
What's
what
your next
are your
question?
what does your future prospects look like?
My future accomplices or
Yeah, the future
accomplishments?
prospects. Because I mean, it looks like you're what? You're in like what, a 2-bedroom apartment, garden apartment? It looks like.
I've been outside and I'm not going to show you. You can think that.
No, I'm asking. So what does your life look like?
I don't even know what you look like. You could be a deformed nigga for all I know, by the way. But
Oh
that's
my
fine.
God.
I'll play this game. Dude, here's one thing.
Just answer the
Okay.
question. What does your future look like? What does your future
You don't answer
prospects
my
look like?
questions. You guys don't answer
You
my
never
questions.
asked me a question. You never asked me a question.
Okay, ask yours and I'll ask mine. What's your
What
question?
does your future prospects look like moving forward? What does your life look
It
like?
looks like
when
okay.
you're
It looks
50?
like with some downtime, being a drunken asshole like I am right now. It looks like instead of going back to insurance and these things that I did that were okay, but I wasn't a huge fan. It looks like something I will do again digitally with certifications, whether AI takes it over or not. That involves the creative side of computers. I'll just say that. That's what it
So
looks
you're
like.
pretty fucked in the next 10 years, huh?
What's that?
You're pretty fucked in the next 10 years then, huh?
Because AI will take it over. I mean, web design is still around, even though Wix has mostly destroyed that. Like, how is that still around? How are there still assholes eating off of that, off people wanting hand coded?
Yeah, but within the next years, I mean, that you'll be obsolete. Your skills will be obsolete.
Well, okay. What's your deal then, Tayrell? Like, what do you do? What do you want?
Who's
What?
Tayrell?
No. Let's ask about this nigga. This nigga puts a cracker on the motherfucking burners. Let's put this nigga on the burners indubitably. You heard me?
I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
Am I supposed to be Tyrell?
Okay, what are your career goals, sir? How many?
I'm retired.
You retired?
Cause I'm rich,
dickhead
dude.
ass nigga, lying
Cause
ass
I'm
nigga.
rich,
Your
bitch.
audience, even
Hey,
these
fellas,
niggas that hate my
fellas,
cracker ass
am I
know you're a
retired?
liar.
Fellas,
Oh shit!
am I
What?
retired?
You made some beat, cuz? Shit, y'all. Yeah, nigga, G shit, y'all. Man, shit. What career path? Don't play that Tyrell nigger shit with me. Don't do
look,
it.
Look,
What the
last time,
fuck?
watch
What?
the N-word.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
don't want to kick
Don't
you.
play that Tay-Shell nigga shit with me. There we
Who
go.
is
It's better.
Dude, bruh? Is that all you got?
Are
Is
you
that your
capping to the point of where you can't even allude? I just told you. What's your career path, young man?
Hey, you
or
have
whatever?
to understand, they're not
All
going
right, hold on.
He's here
Hold
today.
on. Hold
He's
on.
here.
Hold on. I'm literally. Hold on. everybody in here knows I'm literally retired. And y'all know why I'm retired. We made a lot of fucking money in the 90s that we did not spend.
You're doing one of the most honorable things a son can do for his parents.
Right. So I'm good. But the thing about it is that for you, Red, based on, I'm asking you questions because I'm understanding where your pain is coming from. Your pain is coming from you being almost 40, no career options in your life heading forward within the next 5 to 10 years, and you're alone, and your parents hate you.
That's also not.
Wait, I understand your pain.
Yeah, I'll mute myself. Go ahead. Tell me how I'm pathetic.
No, I mean, look, I understand your pain. You're so mad. You're taking it out on the black folks. You know, I mean, if you were like 14, between 14 and 24, you'd be a school shooter.
I gave you more credit than this, sir. Are you really gonna like, dude? If you're gonna fucking just patronize me, man, I'm gonna leave, dude.
I'm
like,
not patronizing you. I'm just telling you the truth.
No, the truth. Like, okay, I didn't want. I listen, man. You want to talk this and put it on me because I said nigga and shit. Okay, fair enough. On a black stream, fair enough.
I'd rather you didn't.
The reality is that in real life, you assholes would just start hitting me, and I would probably have to mace or shoot one of you niggas to get 8 of you off of me, including this guy up here. This ugly nigga up here.
See how you're projecting.
Sorry, I'm being an asshole to you, dude. These guys.
Your pain onto us when none of us.
You think I'm projecting pain? Listen. It's all. This is how niggers frame it. I'm sorry, dude. Up here.
I mean, yes, he's hurt. I understand. I understand.
Wait a minute. What is your name? The owner of the stream, sir. What's his name?
Tix. As in
Dix?
this is common Tix.
Tex? Tex?
As in this is common sense.
Tex or Dex?
T-I-C-S.
Tix. Okay, hi,
This
Tix.
is common
All
sense.
right. Listen, Tix.
Yes.
Listen, man. If you're
Yes.
if you're done and whatever
Tell
the fuck,
Daddy.
like,
Tell
no,
Daddy
listen,
your
dude.
feelings.
Listen, dude. If you think that I despise and want most of your race dead because my life's all right. My father's basically got this house paid the fuck off, and I have my own place. I was a bitch ass nigga. I was a bitch ass cracker. I lived on my own for 10 years. I got fucked, dude, and I ended up with 10,000 in savings and fucking like 30K in gold, which ain't like 8,000 was melted down to a big Cuban chain with my spick jeweler. He's a good nigga. He likes Trump. Anyway, listen, dude. So it's all about money with you N-words.
Because we live in a capitalist society. But go on.
You're right. You live in a capitalist society created by whites. Because if you were back in your home nation, you'd be trading like dead hippopotami heads for fucking ants. Africa. Are you okay? Wait a minute. First of all, you're going.
Exactly.
What about your life?
You're right.
I don't know
Daddy's
what you
house.
look like. I don't know what you look like.
Daddy's
Daddy's house. I got tired of living on my own, getting fucked. I don't give a shit, nigga.
I just bet. Wow.
I don't give a shit.
I just bet you were
I
tired
don't
of
have any.
prostituting
If there's a nigga out there that can do what I did, then like do it, dude. Fuck paying asshole crackers rent. Fuck it. Sorry, go ahead. I have a little chin, by the way.
Of people who had to move back home to live with
Shitskin Crusader's not white. Go ahead. He has a fat dead beaner mom, Diana Costello Miller. I have pictures of her. Hit me up or Viler D on Telegram. I'm sorry, sir. What's up?
What do they call that generation of people who had to go back home because they couldn't make it and had to live with their own parents?
Oh, I know. After 10 years of living alone, I'm such a piece of shit. It's okay what you think. Because you know how many niggers are complete pieces of shit that have done nothing but live in prison, dude? How many niggas? And you will never know. They ain't black like us. They ain't. You are a golf course country club. We was gangs. I'm sorry to say. Go ahead.
That's the best you can do as an adult is 10 years of living on your own.
What do you want from me, bro? You've asked me about my personal life. You've tried to attribute my personal life, who I don't hate my ex at all, and I hope she's doing well with a guy more her age, her own race. That's fine.
I'm sure you are.
I don't hate her. So what are you saying? I hate all of your race. I hate your race because of what you do violently that you deny.
Let me ask you a
Hold on.
Not because of my life.
We gotta address what he just said, folks.
Thanks.
What he say?
Number one, can I get everybody in the chat and in the panel to sing this? Shoop doop doop.
I've also never been a 4chan. There are no basements in Florida. Reviler D, Reviler Red. If you want to hear me say nigga.
Now, if we're gonna talk about violence,
I got like 5, dude. Unless the subject gets better, I got like 6 more minutes.
Quiet
Man.
for 15
You
minutes.
said that 20.
You guys are just exhausted.
Minutes ago.
I've been quiet for 15 minutes.
We're exhausted, but you still
now.
I'm drunk, but like, dude, I'm getting sick.
Why
Like,
does the white society,
okay, what are we? So you're
why does
like,
the white society have 100,000 more aggravated assaults?
why does white society have 100,000 more aggravated assaults? Because they probably get reported to the police, unlike niggas that just stomp each other's heads.
Because
and
guess
goats,
what?
Nigga.
Guess what?
Some J's.
No.
Like, what the fuck?
So in other words, the head
In the world compared to niggas in Chicago? I mean, come on, man.
No. We're talking about white people in America.
Right. Look, dude.
Hold on, bro, you're getting off track.
All right, listen.
We're finding
This
out
isn't.
about our friend
This isn't.
here.
Okay,
We're
look.
finding out about our friend here who, after 10 years of living alone and being dumped by some homely-looking black girl,
It's gonna be some
he
like
has
white
to move
piece of
back
shit
in
that
with his
is an
parents,
exception compared to the
where
niggers.
he has to sleep in his
Smart guys that can't argue. Just
childhood
like the whites.
bedroom. You know, probably with the race car bed or something. We're finding out about our
Not
guy.
the race car bed, not the
Real quick, okay, are you guys not sub-Saharan African in your origin? You think you're Native American? Like, what? I'm just trying to get at the crux of this, please. Like, what?
Country of origin is.
But we're worried about your origins. We're talking about your origins, sir.
Wait, real quick. This guy said, "Who taught us the violence?" Do you again? Zulu and Bantu in South Africa alone, long before Boer crackers got there from Netherlands. You're gonna tell me niggers never learned violence until crackers? Sorry to use slurs. If you really don't want me to say it, I won't say it anymore.
How many nuclear bombs did black people of any culture?
You couldn't invent them. You can't. You don't have EBT there. You have to do it here.
So
Dude,
what
listen,
does EBT have to do with making a nuclear
You are
bomb?
delusional about your race.
No,
okay?
no.
I'm gonna tell you, man.
Wait.
You're
We're getting
fucking
off
delusional
track.
about your
We're
race,
getting
dude.
off track. We're
This is
getting off
was
track.
Kangs times
Hold on.
20.
Wait,
Every
hold on.
black stream
Charles,
is
we're
this.
getting off
If
track.
it's not white motherfucking crackers
are
saying
getting
nigger
off
to
track.
you,
Hold on.
it's fucking
Reviler.
you niggas thinking you invented the earth and the cosmos. You were deluded, sir.
Reviler.
I done told you my origin and my life a bit. And you
Reviler.
don't act with good face. So fuck you.
Reviler.
But go on for 5 more minutes.
Listen, how long have you been? How long have you been living back home? How long have you been
The
living?
white
back?
suicide rate because I have to live around niggers, Jabba.
Hold
What's
on.
up?
How long have you been
like
living back home?
2-3 years, dude. And I lived on my own
2,
for like
3
13.
years?
What does that prove? What does it prove?
Wow. So
you niggas still live with your grandmama till you're 50.
So
the fuck does that prove? Hannibal Lecter was a cannibal. This other nigga,
So
that
how
asshole
many-
Hannibal. Okay,
So how
I
many
don't know him.
how many cars have you owned in your life?
Dude,
One,
this is
two-
retarded.
No,
You
no,
know,
I'm just-
so
I'm
you
just
still
saying the
okay?
profile.
You know, I'm like talking to monkeys right now. No, literally, I don't.
You're
I'm talking to
talking.
dogs.
Okay, yeah, you're talking.
No, I'm talking to dogs, and I'm talking to a monkey that had a 20-year career because of nepotism and diversity hiring. Listen, dude, if
Diversity
you
hiring.
think we was Kangs,
Our
you
diversity
think
hiring.
sub-Saharan Africans were Native Americans, you're delusional. The guy above me either hangs out with you guys as a joke and he wants you niggas dead too. Nothing wrong with that. But you have to be like whites. You have to be like kikes.
Will you be back Monday? Will you be back next Monday?
Bring your sober self next Monday.
Yes, please come back sober.
I won't, dude. I probably won't be. I don't know, but like, you can go get my channel flagged. It's revival.
Well, no, we're not going to do that. We're not vindictive people. Trust me.
There you go.
That's
My
what
shit.
We're not vindictive.
And for the
That's
dude
what
with
y'all
brains,
do.
I mean, we had fun here with you. You were very entertaining.
no, it's
I was
okay.
ready
It's
to
just
shut
like
it down
the
until you came
problem.
aboard.
You'll say that I ran away like a pussy cracker or something.
No, it's
not
fine.
that.
It's fine.
It's that we. It's this.
You got more miles than the average home.
You guys will not ever admit fault, and that I think is the worst. Blacks, you can like my
the king of obfuscation.
the
You-
king,
What? I'm sorry.
the
What,
king of
what are we
everything.
doing? I'm sorry.
Kings
What,
of everything.
what are we individually guilty of?
In Chicago right now, for
I
instance.
don't live in Chicago. Who lives in Chicago?
Oh, you mean you people here in the chat? You guys.
Yes, we don't. None of us live in Chicago.
Well, none of you are guilty of anything right now. None of you, probably not. But your race, race, which you guys,
Yeah, let's get back on this. Go on.
I'm the only cracker to ever be like, and the one nigga that hate. Sorry to use. So fuck it. You all you call us crackers, saltine piece of shit, everything. Fuck it. Fuck you. But not you. But you're dude, like, you know how hard this is that I like some of you motherfuckers, especially that half-breed, half-caste Redbone motherfucker up there, and you do it. It's like, dude, I would barely ever say to my ex this shit. He's probably putting a banner. This cracker rapes kids and is a pedophile and all this shit. That's you say whatever you want. I don't care.
Oh my god, dude! Stop self-depreciating. Who are you, Gary Smith?
Okay, all I'm asking is this: if crackers are so horrific, why do you guys still live here? Yes, you should have been given 40 acres and a mule. Whether you think you're American Indians, okay, let's pretend that you were. Okay, I agree you got shafted. I agree you got fucked. I'm sorry to hear that. My WAP people didn't come till way later, even though I wish I was an antebellum, nigger lynching slave owner. No offense with how you assholes act. All right? Not you people here, but your fucking asshole race. The niggers. Listen. So why do you still live with the crackers? Why has there not been a giant conglomerate come to Africa? Why? I really mean it. Why?
What year did your ancestors come to this country?
Oh, dude, can you stop prevaricating, Mr. 20 years law enforcement man? You were not a bright man in law enforcement for 20 years if this is how you are.
One thing I'll just get a little emotional about is it does, as a woman, feel pretty. I feel like the humanity of women and their rights.
But yeah, I mean, the white woman fake crying thing, I could do it too, but and then you just turn it off.
No one cares. And even in the face of Trump and everything that he represented, that's a tough pill to swallow.
Represent dead niggers and dead kikes. Listen, man.
I'm sorry, were you talking?
How could you not reclaim America if you was tanks? I want to know if you could. If I'm such a pussy, I've had this debate with your kind in real life before without violence a long time ago. I don't think I could do it now because y'all will be violent. How do you? If crackers stole everything from you from Africa, which you deny that you enslaved each other, which you fucking did. If we stole everything, Mozambique, the Portuguese, the Rhodesians, right? Why couldn't you reclaim it? Why can Africa not be a bustling center?
You want somebody to answer that question?
Yes, Mr. 20 years law enforcement, we was kangs. Yes, sir.
Because of white interference. Now,
oh my God, your whole life is predicated on us crackers. You niggas are obsessed more than the Nazis.
But let me ask you this question.
Wow.
When did your
Go ahead, dude.
first come to this country?
God, it's the same as the Nazi people, dude.
You're a Sicilian, right? Why didn't Sicily in Italy, why didn't your ancestors stay?
They did, and they got raped by sexy, big booty niggers and sand niggers. That has nothing to do with your lower IQ, dude.
So there it is, everyone. There it is, everyone. I want you to understand some.
Why are you allowed to live in America? How did you are diversity hire? This is terrible. I'm just really upset now.
Hold on.
This actually triggered me. You had position. You guys are just we was kangs times 50 exponentially.
Listen, I'm talking to you now. Just listen. Do understand that the whole root of racism is based on penis envy. I know you just shook your head, but everything. Every time,
really?
Listen. Every time you are asked a question or whatnot, what you always revert back to is
nigger
penises and big booties, and and then you try.
Well, you do because
intelligence. I mean, everything is penis envy. That's why you guys shoot up schools and churches and malls. And everything.
It's
with
yes.
All of your manifestos. Listen, all your manifestos mention about black male penis.
I understand.
You guys
why
have a
Nazi
pathology
LARPers don't
that
do
is
this with you
hilarious. This
Or
is why
some
we
people.
don't get offended when you come up here and you flip out, because we know that it's all
Because the okay, the fact that your dicks are a few inches bigger, flaccid, or hard is all you have. Like that's not.
That's all you
That is
are.
a foot and a half. You niggas don't have. Oh my god. See, I'm like talking with dogs now. I'd rather look at the chat. What's the chat? He's mad because he wants to be like brothers, but he can't.
Collection,
No
you would have a
swag,
lot
no
of
dick.
videos
Remember,
from
nigger
black.com,
scientists
wouldn't you?
pulled them.
Be honest.
This
Let's be
idiot
honest.
person believes that nigger
honest.
scientists pulled them
Let's
from
be
the
honest.
cave.
How much
The
race
wars.
did you and your girlfriend do when you guys were together?
These are
How much
retarded people.
times did you call
By the
her
way,
hard while you were stroking it? How many times did you pretend that
dude,
you were a slave master?
You
and
gotta
you
make you
on the
listen,
man?
man. Listen.
Pick that up, you hard R. Oh yeah, I'm going.
If all crackers
like, tell the truth. Just tell the truth.
tell the truth of
Tell
what?
the truth.
I
Y'all
just
used
heard
to
you
race
now.
play in bed, didn't y'all? You and your girl.
Yeah, all are you saying like all
No,
crackers have half-inch
I'm just
penises
saying.
and all niggers have
No,
giant
answer the
2-foot
question.
dicks?
Did-
That's
did-
objectively not
just
true,
answer the
and I've
question.
seen that in
How
Lake County
often
jail.
did
It's
you
not
and your
true.
black
It's not
girlfriend
true.
used to
It's
race
some
play in
myth that
bed?
they use
That's-
as a
be
crutch.
honest. Answer the question.
Your white girlfriend left you for.
My white
No,
girlfriend left me for
he
a
didn't have a
nigger.
white girlfriend. He had a black girlfriend.
My black girlfriend left me for a nigger, which I told her to do.
How often did y'all?
All right,
used to
okay.
race
Listen, gentlemen. This has been fun.
Was it a
Like,
lot?
come on, man. Okay, one last argument, man. I'm like getting bored with this. Do you have a real argument that said dicks things? By the way, the chinks have the tiniest dicks of all of us, and they're the smartest people and the best at martial arts. So I should hate them, but I don't hate them. I just hate the niggers.
Martial arts
Wow.
started in Africa.
I tell you this much: you better show back up next month. We need you back next Monday because you are a hoop. You are really a hoop, bro.
I mean, I don't know if you're fucking with me for being racist. I don't think you're fucking with me for being a cracker, but for being a racist, actual cracker, like a fascist. I feel like okay. Let's read another comment. This is so tiresome, really, dude. Wait, one of the things Mr. G Smooth said.
Before you go, I have to ask this one question. What year?
Why are you
did your
playing
ancestors-
tragic music in the background? By the way, it sounds
Because
like
you are.
Because you are tragic.
Yo, bitch ass up.
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. I the shit out you.
Now, before you leave to take your monthly bath, I gotta ask this.
Wow. What? I don't
I
take
gotta ask-
medication, you nigger. I'm
What's
sorry.
That's not what he said.
Aw.
That's not what he said.
I wish you were black Republicans because this would not be a We Was Kids argument.
That's all you got.
Yes, I use
That's all you
stereotypes because
got.
it's true.
Oh, he wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready.
He's never been ready. He's never
I'm
been
ignorant. I have read more books
Now.
than Gabino alone. who
Just
studied-
because
Oh
you
my
read
God.
Dr. Seuss.
No, you know,
You chat
education does
retarded
not
nigger
equal
people, dude.
intelligence.
Okay, just because you want to
Retarded
brag
niggers.
on your Dr. Seuss subscription doesn't mean you read a lot of books.
With doctors,
Now,
a cat
I
in a
gotta
hat.
ask this
A
one
nigga was fat. I gouged
ask
a
you this
nigga's
one
eyes out,
question.
and that was that.
What is your
I killed
ancestors
a
come
low
to
IQ
America?
nigga with a baseball
Wait a minute.
bat.
Wait a minute.
Shit, we
What
do
is your
that.
ancestors-
Smack, smack, smack.
Well,
That's
I
rap,
may be
right?
a
You
nigga.
guys like that?
I may
Alright,
be
what
a
are you
nigga,
saying, dude?
but obviously you're a nigga lover. But anyway,
I'm a nigger lover. Wow.
Oh,
You guys are not Republicans, by the way.
I gotta ask you this
You're
one
not, I know you're
question.
not.
We certainly are Republicans. We told you that.
By the way, there was one black guy in your comments that was like, all right, never mind. This one guy was cool because he's like, fuck it. This
But
crack
anyway-
is against all you niggas, and he's still
you
going.
gotta
Like,
ask
thanks
this
to that
one
guy.
question.
He's
When
probably
did
you
your
probably killed him.
come over
You
to
probably
the
killed
United
him.
States?
Good, Ty
When
Shell.
did your
No.
ancestors come to the United States?
Oh God, dude!
Oh,
You
oh,
guys
God,
built
answer
everything
the question.
without. You're like Tariq Nasheed. You
No,
love
no,
that guy,
no,
don't
no,
you?
No, we do not.
Why? He's the same. What the?
No, no, no.
No, he's not.
He's
No,
the
he's
same
not.
views.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Listen,
No, he's not. We don't race hustle over here.
Okay, now I'm
don't jump
pissed.
out of your Victoria's Secrets. I just asked you a manly question.
Okay, what was your question, dude?
your
Guy who talked
ancestors
over me
come to the
20
United
times.
States?
What?
When did your ancestors come to the United States?
When did my ancestors come to the United States? Sometime around the early 1900s, and on there's evidence of my grandmother's dead who was a fucking asshole, by the way, which you guys can say whatever violent, whatever. I don't give a shit. My dad inherited the house. Fuck you, saggy asshole. Die with the niggers, burnt dead, an ugly nigger, Floyd, and man-made hell. You fucking nigger.
Wait a minute.
Anyway,
Hold on.
No, you're not gonna. No. It was around 19. When the fuck was she born? 30. Let me see.
Just say the
Wait a minute.
Early 1900s.
So, you're going to complain about blacks who've been here since the 1600s about why don't we leave a country when this is more of our country than yours.
Why don't you here? Okay, here's a better argument. I didn't say you should leave.
No.
I think most.
Why
of you
don't
should
you
die.
go back to Sicily?
I've never been there. You've never been to Africa. Does that end it? Well, I'm not so low IQ that I stomp other white people or niggers' heads in because I have a disagreement.
But you're low IQ enough.
Am I indicative of a demographic that has ruined whole cities with violence? Like nigger Chicago, nigger Gary, Indiana, nigger Miami.
Oh, look, he's still trying. Dude, I haven't figured out that word doesn't trigger us yet.
What's your name again, bro? What's your name again, bro?
We'll tell you,
I don't even want to give it to you.
What's your name again, bro?
Tired.
We're about to call it a night.
My name, homo nigga booty lug gay dog now.
Did I come?
My name gay down now, nigga. No, I want to hear you talk about them fat Mr. Cracker man. Hold down the Gucci. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. A black Christian, tranny faggot woman.
Were you ever circumcised?
I want to hear you talk about that fat ass cracker, that faggot titted motherfucker boogie 2988 nigga. That.
Now, it's not.
Okay. All right, fellas. Look, it's late. I'm tired. Let's get the hell out of here. Hey, Reviler Red, come back next month. Come back next Monday when you're not drunk. Maybe we can have a nice decent conversation. Yeah. And
liquor out the bath toilet.
We will catch.
I'm making liquor out the toilet.
Because this is repetitive and I'm just tired. I don't have time for this shit. But this is why I stopped doing streams on racism.
I have to stream about this, man. This might be
Right. So I will catch y'all. I'll catch y'all next Monday. Y'all be good. Peace out.
You're fired. And in case your ears are fucked, get the fuck